ever talk besides that,
Oh
though?
yeah,
Or
we're good
does he think that
friends.
you
No, no,
fucking
no.
hate him?
No,
Okay,
we're good friends. I just booed it because
All right,
he needs to
and
stay
we are
humble.
live. Welcome everybody to a little bit of D&D in the Svenzone. Is my little twitchers are twitching, so hopefully I can be heard, but I never
I can hear you.
trust my machine, so I am pulling it up myself.
Oh, he doesn't trust Mantha either. It's fine.
There we go. All right, everybody say hi.
Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
Hi.
hello, hello.
All right, 2 out of 3 tests complete.
Was that one of the tests?
Yes. You failed.
I said it was complete. It didn't say we passed.
Okay, I'll double check.
Nice. Good camel sound the time. All
Mhm.
right. So, fun fact that probably overestimating your curiosity, but we're doing Dungeon of the Mad Mage. You guys are in the 3rd level, and Sirenscape has a Dungeon of the Mad Mage sound pack
Oh.
with roughly 25 to 30 sounds for each level, and I found that out today.
Ooh.
So I have not been using that whole riddle with the from the monolith.
Ooh.
That's a soundbite.
That's a soundbite? Can you play it?
Oh,
Um, and there's all different things made specifically for these different encounters that you guys will run across and stuff. So,
neato.
sigh. Um, and the sad thing is, we're not going to be doing this forever, but at least it's good to know. And for those of you out there who ever decide to run it, if you have Sirenscape, now you know. So before we get rolling and getting into this thing, why isn't Reno's camera on? What the hell? Get your stuff together. There we go. All right. Um, it's been a minute since we've brought up some different topics and opinions and things. Uh, and if those of you who are looking for the cutting edge of discussion and culture, this is why they come here to the Svenzone.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
So this is a divisive topic, I'm
That's where they'll
aware,
find me.
but we are not afraid to go into divisive topics here.
We're
Um,
learned scholars.
so we're gonna start with Micah.
Fun.
When you're preparing for the day, are you a sock, shoe person or a sock, shoe person?
Okay.
I am
There's only one answer for
black
this.
cloak.
Unless you're a psychopath.
You have to be a sock, shoe person, or else you're pretty much the worst person ever.
You're
I
just a
am
psychopath.
The only person who does
black
sock shoe is Ted Bundy. We all see what happened to him. So I'm definitely a sock, shoe person. I'm doubling up.
All right. Never one to be pull punches.
Never.
What about let's see. So what about you, Charlie?
Yeah, you you have to put on both of your socks and then go get your shoes. If you are carrying around your socks to then put a sock on and then a shoe on while the other foot is naked without a sock or a shoe, you're a crazy person.
Naked, I'm afraid.
I am so glad that you clarified that, Charlie, because I was living in an imaginary world where you had a sock on and then you put a shoe on and then you put a sock over that shoe. And I was like, whoa, fucking psycho puts a
That's too many.
sock on Yeah, I was like, how did you get socks on over your shoes? What the
No.
fuck is happening? I thought this was like
Do
a
you
joke
put on
question.
a
I
sock
thought this was
and
a
then
joke.
your shoe,
is that
and then
what you were
switch to the other
thinking?
foot and put your other sock on and your other shoe?
No,
Or do you
no,
put
the
both
question
socks on
makes
first
complete sense when you think about it
and then
rationally.
both socks
But in my
shoes?
brain, I did exactly what you said. Okay, I put two socks on, then I put a shoe on, versus I put a sock on, then a shoe, and then a sock over that shoe. And I was like, who in the fuck is wearing socks on the outside of their shoes? Anyway, I'm sorry I ruined the whole experiment. My answer still stands, though.
You didn't ruin it. You
All
just made
right.
it very interesting.
That's
And
right.
we question your sanity.
I
Yeah, I
definitely
was
think
so fucking lost.
socks are something you put on to go hunt for your shoes or to go get them. You know what I mean? It's not a because you put your pants on, then you put your socks on, and then you have to go get your shoes on to go outside. It's not you. There's a checklist. You can't just hop around the checklist.
What if you put your socks on before your pants, though?
Fine too.
We're gonna fight.
Straight to, you go straight
All
to
right.
jail.
So that leads us to Mantha. Are you sock, sock, shoe, shoe, or sock, shoe, sock, shoe?
Well, typically I sleep in socks. So I don't really
Do
put
you
my
wear the
socks on
same
before
ones?
my shoes. Well, like I change them before I go to bed, and then I sleep in warm socks, and then when
Okay,
I put my
fine.
feet into shoes, they are warm.
All right. All right. You're not taking a shower before you go to bed, though, are you? Putting your
What?
dirty feet in clean socks?
No, taking a shower, putting on clean
Take
socks,
a
and
shower,
going
you
to
put
bed.
on
Oh,
clean
she's taking a
socks,
shower. That's
go
what
to
I'm
bed.
asking. Clarifying.
Yeah.
Clarification. Yeah.
Okay, okay, that's
Yeah, I was about
an
to say as long as
interesting
you're not
twist.
sleeping in
Um,
dirty socks.
and so that leaves Reno. How do you weigh in on this topic?
I say that everything is allowed. However, in general, I do sock, sock, shoe, shoe. However, if you have any sort of broken limbs or you're using compression socks, you can mix up the odor. You can be underwear and socks, pants and socks, no socks, shoe, one sock, one shoe, etc. It's a more advanced way of living.
Gotcha.
I will say the only time I've ever put on a sock and then a shoe before the other sock is if I had like an issue with my like leg or something and I had to make sure like that's or if I go like on my motorcycle and I have to make sure my socks are like or my pant legs are tucked into my boots.
Right.
I do all of that one at a time. But if it's just putting on shoes, sock, then yeah.
All right. All right. So
I
Okay,
overwhelmingly, we
the
are
general consensus.
a
The
sock,
general
sock,
consensus.
shoe, shoe crew. All right. All right.
I
I
Have you found a lot
don't
of
care
deviation in your other
because
groups?
if I have my shoes handy and I have pre-planned my morning enough to where my shoe is there, I will do a sock shoe because then I don't have to put my foot down. I can just put them both on at the same time. But generally, I don't have my shoes around,
Ah,
like Charlie
that's it.
says.
Camping.
Yep,
That's exactly right. You don't get mud everywhere. You're gonna do one at a time.
yep. So typically, I'm like Charlie. I don't have my shoes around, so both socks and then wander around, find
You
my
just
shoes, and good. I'm lucky enough to put two socks on and two of the same shoes. So as long as that happens, I'm good. So now that we have
and I think
finished this political debate, we can get back to the game. Um, now that the chat has had their questions answered, and they can now sleep at night knowing where we stand and what kind of
of the chat
crew this
aspect.
is. Um, last week, as Charlie mentioned before we started rolling, you guys, for the most part, didn't leave this room all last week. You saw a spectator, and a spectator spectated you, saw you. It's still sitting there rotting in the other room. You then found a secret door, and by found a secret door means the DM was nice and gave it to you. And
Exactly.
then you decided, hey, we've been out down here for a long time. Instead of climbing up 3 levels and going back up to the inn. We're just going to take a long rest right here. You did your tiny hut and took a long rest. And that is where we left off. Is there anything else somebody wanted to add or mention before we get rolling?
I'm good to start rolling
Where
dice.
are my knights
Nope.
So all of
notes? Here
our
it
all of
is.
our spells are all caught up and everything.
What the hell?
We're all
Are they?
set there.
They
I don't
should
know.
be.
I'm asking. Yeah,
They
I'm
should be,
asking.
so you can double check. Make sure, check
Yes.
your actions page, make sure that everything is rocking and rolling. I'm pretty sure I pushed a long rest. None of you are hurt, so I don't think. And we already did talk about Taugen not picking his spells every day. He just
Yeah.
has them. I
And
think
bards
none
also
of
do
you
that.
have actual spells that change every day. I think all of you are locked into the spells you have until you level up. All right, is anybody else doing anything special before you guys? Typically, you have an hour between when the last watch ends. You eat breakfast, do your morning routines. Today you had a little bit longer. Some of you use that time to sleep. You had about 3 hours after the hut disappeared because
Ah,
you guys went to bed a little earlier. Is there anything else you guys wanted to do or preparations you wanted to make for your day?
Talking.
good.
How much time do we have? You said an hour?
You have about
3
3
hours.
hours
Oh,
after the last watch.
Toggen's going to spend 2 of those hours reading a book, and then he's going to make some potions.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, and this is your welcome to Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
Oh my gosh. That's neat.
But to answer your question, let me go. Yeah. No, I'm in the wrong spot. Okay, let's try this one. All right, so you have made your potions. Are you handing them out, or what are you doing with the potions?
Yes, I am opening the party sheet so that I can hand them out.
Okay.
Uh, one for everybody. Because I still have one left over. Oh, come on.
All right, so did you guys hear that? You all have one of the Doggin's treatments.
Sweet.
So you just change the number in your.
Got it.
Change the number or drag it from the party sheet. One or the other.
The potion is just is health, right?
Yeah, it's just a normal healing potion, but
Cool.
they are named differently
What do you mean?
because we have to keep track of them because I can only have a certain number at a time.
Okay. Still always gonna be health though, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good.
It's just a Coca-Cola that says Pepsi over the front of it.
Yeah, it's like a special. Yeah,
Blasphemy, blasphemy.
The reason
it's
it's
the same
different
thing,
is so that you
but
will use that one first,
mhm.
because Taugen can replace them each day. So instead of using the ones you have to pay for, you use these first, and that's why they're
Yeah.
separate. Um, so Atomic says, "Well, evening Svenzone." It's a new meeple
Evening
or new
atomic.
emote I haven't seen
What's
before.
up?
Game low, 15 high. Interesting. So he has on his stream the top people on his stream who donate the most and stuff. He makes little emotes for them. So I'm considering doing that as well. Let's see. DM. I'm trying to find that quote. It was called the. What was that? It was a monolith. I think it was level 2, wasn't it, guys? Do you guys remember what level it was? Or was it on the first level? Grinding. Oh, here, page 2 of 2. Let's see.
I'm not sure.
Here it is. I cast my eye into the future. All right, so this is that limerick or quote.
I cast my eye into the future, and perilous descent. South of here, beyond the secret passage, waits the two-headed king. Look to his left. There you will see a path you are destined to take.
Is it
That's so cool.
doubled for everybody else? Mantha, is it doubled for you?
What do you mean?
Is there an echo? Is he saying it twice?
There's like an echo, but he's not saying it twice. It's like room echo.
Okay, so it's coming through my
It's called reverb.
speakers
It's called
and
reverb.
out into the thing, and it shouldn't. Why is it doing that? All right. Well, I'll just ignore it then. I won't. Let's see if I. What about the regular one? Does that do echo? Yeah. All right. Well, I can live with it. I'm the only one that hears it, so I don't care. Yeah. So that was the. I cast my eye into the future. That's the name of that sound. And then there's ooze movement, and ooze squelch, and ooze squooch. Awesome. I love the sounds. But all right. All right. So we're gonna move on. But let me find the one I want. Level 3. Minimize. Okay. I also have an one that's called auto insult, which is nice because it says several different insults.
Oh, nice.
And don't cut yourself with that mace.
Don't cut yourself with that mace.
I can see the potential. You're just a little unpolished.
And
Oh, your hair is just not gonna be very good in a fight.
I swear to God, if that was Gurnham, I'm gonna fight him.
What?
I love that. That's definitely Zorkel all day. Oh, your hair. Not going to be very good in a fight. I love it. All right. Anyway, that's
But at least he's pretty.
it's called auto insult, and
Oh, you're one of those little spellcasty guys, huh? That's cute.
you're one of those spellcasty guys. That's cute. All right. That's should be a line by Scrambles. Okay. And Reno's back. So, what would you guys like to do?
I think we should go down that hallway and expect it more.
Exactly.
Sounds like a good idea. That's what we were gonna do anyway.
All right. And Scrambles, don't forget to give yourself inspiration.
Oh, good call.
Why is he getting inspiration?
So I was
For
here on
being
time.
Correct.
I just didn't click it. I
was
forgot.
here.
That's
I was
why
here
you
on
have
time.
inspiration.
I do?
You
Oh,
do.
I didn't have it a moment ago. That's why I'm.
Well, if you don't have it when you are on time, you can always click the bubble and it'll give it to you.
Okay. I don't really care.
Is there a way to open this wall?
Isn't it a whole, like, the whole thing moves?
I know,
Like,
but there's not
There you go.
like a. There it
oh,
is. Okay.
gotcha.
I was like,
All right,
not
so you guys
mechanically.
open up
There's a.
the
Gotcha. I
secret door.
misunderstood.
I'll
Secret
step into it.
tunnel.
Do we touch the left stone?
Yep,
Jump
that is
over the.
Oh,
one of the
About
ways
here.
to open secret doors. This one was just
I
yank
thought
on the wall, and it will
gotta
pull
do
towards you.
something first.
All right, so you
All right.
go up and or add a T. There's a wall to the south. This line of sight is a little weird, but there's a wall to the south, and then it goes up and turns around to the left. I mean, to the right.
I'll go poke my head
That
around the
was
corner.
Do these hallways look suspiciously clean?
They do not.
Cool.
Good.
All
they're
right.
dusty. They're just
You see an arch embedded in the back wall. Carved into the arch's keystone is the image of a rust monster.
Mhm.
Oh,
oh.
hey, anything know about arches or rust monsters? And
Mm.
I'll go and I'll
Let me
rub
check my
my
backpack.
hand over the arch monster, the rust monster.
Mm.
Ugh.
Oh, nice.
And they are named such. You guys would definitely know about them enough. You've heard stories at least. I mean, I don't. I think I know. Scrambles and Jackson have run into them. I don't know if the other two have or
I
not.
don't think we have.
But they touch things, and any kind of metal will rust that they touch,
Bugs.
and then they consume the rust. So
And they exude. What you said?
they
What was the
touch
last
things,
part?
and
But
it rusts,
yeah,
and
I got that
they
part. What
eat
was
the
the second part?
rust, and they eat
Eat.
it. Yeah, they consume the
Oh,
rust.
okay. So they're
Oh,
gonna eat you. I
okay.
get it. I get it. I get it. Are they made of metal? Metalish material? Or
No, they're bugs, so they have chitin and like a cockroach or a beetle, scarab type thing.
Okay.
They're very large.
It looks like a bronze or something.
Yep,
Oh,
but they're not actual metal.
Got it.
Does this
They're about
doorway?
2.5, 3 feet long, not counting the tail.
Not including the tail. Wow, it's
Yep,
decent size.
yep,
yeah.
they're big boys, and they're
Yeah,
feared by lots.
I
Kept
agree.
wizards love keeping them as pets because wizards don't wear armor.
Huh.
I have a question. Do they
7.
touch with their antenna or their feet?
No, it's just the antenna.
And that's what it turns to. So how long is that reach? That's got to be crazy.
It's 5 feet.
Then
It's adjacent. You have to be
that's it.
adjacent to it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right. So you said you touch it with your hand.
Yeah, I'm just gonna rub my hand over it. Oh, look at that.
Your hand starts
Okay.
rusting.
Because
Um,
this is the deadly, right?
nothing happens. It feels like
Okay.
stone.
I have idea. On
Okay.
picture of
What?
3, when Zorko touched magic with an instrument, it turned on. Scrambles, you have magic X, right? Try
What's you?
touching that to the picture.
Ooh, I don't know if I want to touch my weapon to the picture of the animal that eats weapons. I have other magic things, so let's
Use
take a
magic,
look.
does not thrust.
So
Maybe, maybe it
Zorkel
does.
actually touched it because it was wood
Yeah.
to the tree. At least
I
that's
It's
what he
wood.
see.
said. That was his logic.
Uh, yeah.
Um,
I
Oh man,
guess I came
holy
away
shit
from
balls!
that with the magic and wood, but I guess it might just be that it's wood.
I don't think if I have anything
Mm.
with dagger maw tooth. That's not magic. I'm just
Yeah.
not willing to risk my axe that on the chance that this thing is like
Okay, guys.
magically
Okay,
imbued
fuck it.
somehow and it eats the shit out of my axe. I'm not gonna be happy with that. So do
Okay,
Well, uh, Tuggin's wand that he just got is metal. Uh, And he will go ahead and touch the tip to the image of
I will,
the rust monster.
okay, I will get out of the way for you.
All right, so a couple things happen.
Oh no. I like it when only one thing happens.
You see a empty room as the gate opens up, and you see a chamber with looks maybe like a old barracks or something, but the furnishings have all been destroyed, and the wand rusts from the
Ah,
tip
shit.
down as it's
Yep.
coated in a layer of rust.
Thought it was magic, it wouldn't do that. Okay.
Scrambles goes, I'm glad I didn't put my axe up to that thing, or I would have been pissed off. Piece of shit magic stuff killing all of our
Dude,
things. Does it open up the archway?
It did. You see a room with destroyed furniture in it, like an old barracks.
Do we want to go in? Or do we want to not go in?
I am not sure that we can. Toggin puts his hand out and see if his hand can go through the image.
It cannot.
Okay.
Ah, okay. Well, hey, we tried.
And the image
did we
fades.
try?
And
Did
you
we
now have to
try
walk
wood
in.
already?
Why
Did
would
we
wood
try
work?
wood?
No, you have not tried. The only thing you tried was the wand.
I
But it
think we might want to
worked.
try. Oh, okay.
The wand worked.
Try
It
it, I
opened the
guess.
image. We just
Yeah, I
can't
know
get
that.
into
I
it.
know that. I'm just saying. I was asking if anybody had tried wood.
No, you can try
Okay,
it though.
I know. Oh my god. You asked why I'm asking. I'm telling you why I'm asking. That was why I asked.
But
I
it
sent.
worked.
Okay, hold on. It's wood is in my heart, so carving is awesome. I
Okay.
immediately thought, let's take out my javelin. I'm ready to go. Let's do something here.
All right.
Anyway,
Let's go. Okay.
You see the rust falls off the wand, and it is back to what it looks like before.
Oh,
Hmm,
And there's rust on the floor.
nice.
A little pile of rust on the floor.
hmm.
That's good. Got lucky.
Well, do not want to try that again.
Absolutely not.
It seems like there is something more to doorways, but I do not know it. So,
Last time you went upstairs, you didn't ask anybody. I don't know that you guys had
mm,
seen anything except one, which you were allowed to get through. So I don't know if you've had run across any of them you hadn't gone through yet.
We ran across the one with the wood we couldn't get through.
there was the one with the wood. There was another one.
Hmm.
I don't remember what it was
Does
that
it have like
opened it.
skeletons in it or something? Like they were
Yeah,
like dead
no, there were
people?
dead bodies in there.
Yeah.
Like dead dwarves, I want to say.
Sounds right.
Yep, and there's one that requires a mask that you guys.
Never got
Yeah,
to.
that we still haven't found.
The bronzed
Yeah.
mask.
Bronzed mask, yeah. We still haven't found it, so.
All right, so in front of
I'm
you,
not even sure.
Jackson, you see a stone
I'm-
wall.
okay.
Hmm.
Okay. What's the point? From where I'm standing.
Uh, Scrambles, you might want to. Or somebody might want to remove the grappled effect from Scrambles. And from Jackson.
Where did I even get grappled?
What?
Yeah, just because if you do get a surprise attack, it'll be at advantage.
I know I
So,
don't.
For whom?
if somebody attacks you while you are grappled, they roll their attack at advantage.
That's not good.
Yeah,
Is it?
hence why I mentioned it. But I think Sven removed it, or somebody removed it, and it is no longer there. So,
Oh,
not an issue. Shall we
awesome.
go?
Shall we?
Okay, I'm gonna go then. Walk this way.
Okay, you see a wall.
Hmm.
Oh, wall.
I do not believe this is only wall.
There it is.
Aha.
Let me see if I can fix the line of sight.
Does it end abruptly like it does on our map?
Yeah, I'll see this blackness here in front of me.
I think that means well.
You see big eraser coming in and fixing it.
Oh,
I see a red door. I see a red door, but I want to paint it black.
what?
There, so there's a wall.
Stairway to heaven. Ha! You didn't get that song. I'm amazed. Am I right? Did you get you don't get it, do you?
The Rolling
Finally.
Stones.
I'm not listening. I didn't hear what you said.
I see a red door, but I want to paint
Alright.
it black.
Oh,
Okay, so I am prone to believe that Toggen's probably right. Scramble's gonna do all the things he knows, being an expert on checking for doors. He's gonna bang on the wall. He's gonna try and shove the wall. He's gonna hear against the wall. He's gonna
Okay,
seduce the wall. He's
investigation.
gonna do all the things. All right, investigation.
In a
Will
tower, please.
do. First
um,
tower.
well, investigation. No,
just Scramble. Scrambles is the only one doing it.
no. I was going to say if I would probably investigate ultimately, but
Sure,
I only
I'll
have
take as much help as I can get. I am quite clearly don't know what I'm doing.
well, I only have a
I
plus
think
one
any of
on
us.
that.
Yeah.
If I
Hey, we
had
figured it
insight,
out.
I could get
Look at us.
Look at us.
All right, so
We're
you
so
find
skilled.
that you're able to push and it clicks, and then you're actually able to slide it into the wall.
I'm sorry, I
that.
didn't mean to grab Zoracle. It's fine.
It's alright, Zorko likes it.
Yeah.
Shh.
But he like made like a weird moan when I did it, so
He made it
I want to
awkward.
do it again. Made it real awkward.
Can't
All right. I'm gonna step forward
Alright, so
and step
have
into the room enough to where my
Oh,
compadres can enter.
I need to slide this over so the chat can see it. What the
Like a
hell?
bunch of gears or traps or
Mm,
racks.
things in
maybe weapon
Yeah,
racks?
maybe they're weapon racks.
Oh shit. Oh
huge
no.
racks of land.
Oh no.
Where it is? Here it is. All right. So give me just a moment here. I don't know why this isn't. Okay, that's stupid. Um, Wink. All right. So you see a bunch of armor sets, everything from plate to scale, chain, a bunch of shields, lots of different weapons, morning stars, axes, pickaxes, javelins, um, and you see that rust has eaten away almost everything in this room. It's also smells of mold and mustiness in this room. And you
Ugh.
see several things have fallen to the floor that were hanging on the wall, different hooks and things that were there, that are there. Um, 20, let me see, 50, 60, okay.
So looking at all these messed up weapons, Scrambles knows that Jackson is an expert, so he's going to say, "Hey, do you think we can salvage any of this, or is it all trash?"
Jackson is outside, and
I know. I was hoping he would walk in when I said that. I was trying to lure him in.
To be fair, he did try to walk in, and then the tokens were locked
Oh,
and got scared and moved back.
all right. So Jackson, are you going in? Paint it, paint it black. He's been playing a lot of Splatoon lately, so he's in the painting mood.
such a good song.
Reno, if you have been talking, you're muted.
Yeah, my fault. Is the back of the room dark like that, like on purpose, or we are we
Well,
seeing it or
You're
hearing anything?
it is not lit, so therefore you only have 60 feet of dark vision. So yes, the back
So
of the
do
room
we
is
get
dark.
do we get regular vision and dark vision?
Yes, because he's holding a torch. I mean, a light spell that lights up to
Right,
20 feet, and then after that is just darkness.
Hello,
right.
darkness, my old friend.
What I'm asking is if we are standing in a lit area and then you're looking through the area into something from a distance, would your dark vision kick in?
Yes.
yeah.
Or it would definitely.
hmm
So we would be
Yeah,
able to see through the dark. So then why isn't it on the map if I can see it? Damn it.
if you can see what.
Okay, so for example,
What was
if you look at the chat, you should be able to see up to about here. It's black, but up to about here is all in color, and
Yeah,
then out to here is the gray. That is your dark vision kicking in. Toggin can only see up to here,
okay, okay, okay. All right.
Beyond that is dim light, which
and
is
beyond, yeah,
very hard
and that's
to see.
only a few feet past that.
I
You
see.
have
I
about
see.
another 20 feet past what he can see.
Right. Okay.
So don't complain about your vision, man.
I'm not complaining. I'm just curious. I realize being in a room this big with so much light, you might mess with things. That's how light works.
Yep.
anywho, do you think we can fix any of this stuff, or do you think it's all trash? You're the blacksmith.
How far? Why are we? I will go to the limit of what I can do and examine the materials.
Cool.
So,
All right, so move up
why
to one of the racks.
Can I approach
am
with
I?
it?
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
absolutely.
Yeah, I'm on the other
So
side.
you
Fuck
do
yours.
see
That's fine.
there's a
Let's
spinning wheel and a couple of
is
skeletons. Um,
is there
give me.
is it?
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead. What?
You said is there?
Yeah. Can I walk further?
Yes. You said you wanted to go up to the closest thing and study it.
I did not say the closest thing. I said I wanted to examine them.
Okay, so move wherever
Okay.
you want to move. You're passing things that you can examine right now. So I'm just
Yes.
not
And other
understanding what
people
you're
are
saying.
coming up to
So
examine them as well.
you move where you want to move.
I'm perusing. All right, motherfuckers, listen up. I'm perusing the middle. You look at the tables, you see what's going on, you take a walk by, get an assessment. That is what you do when you're doing metal or doing any sort of quality natural material. That is what you do. I would not stop immediately and not do a little walk by to see what the other stuff is. We're not under any
Okay, so move where you want to move.
terror or attacking. You're a metalsmith, you're a blacksmith. This is what you do, man. Don't question me.
Move where you want to
Damn
move.
it. I'm going to do like that. And I'm going to come back here. And I'm sure everyone thinks the best is what I'm going to start at. So if you want to be here, that's fine. I say it's this one.
I do not want to be too paranoid, but this
Okay,
rust is putting
so
me
as you're
on
walking
edge with
along, looking at the
the
different things,
statue.
everything looks trashed and rusted and ruined,
Okay, so I see
except for
farther.
the spinning wheel. that looks like it might still be operational. It's a stone wheel, so there's not as many moving, rustable, destroyable parts. And there are a couple skeletons over there that stand up as you hit that point.
So I'm the only one seeing all this, correct?
No, I can
Every
see it too.
Jack,
No,
I
you
mean,
can't.
How?
Scrambles can see the skeletons as well,
I can too,
and the wheel.
and the pretty elves,
How?
I have dark vision.
because I can see 40 feet in front of you. Because I have superior dark vision. Because I'm an elf.
Ah. Okay. No. All right.
You're a mean elf.
That's right. So I'm going to be speaking with the people behind me, informing them of what is going on, and
Okay.
Scrambles will do his usual stuff.
Yeah. Let's just sit there and look hot as fuck.
So as these things stand up, um,
So do you say
this
anything
is
back to him?
long and dried out skin. You see he's still wearing some of the clothes that he was wearing, and he starts making these odd throaty noises.
It's like a vampire being raised from the dead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have dark vision superior. I have dark vision 60.
I thought you got that from something else.
The dark vision? No, it's because I'm an elf. They have keen senses.
I know, but that's. I thought you had a different thing that added to your dark vision. I might be thinking of somebody else, though.
You are. You are thinking
Jackson.
of Bertie.
Ah, that's it. That's it. I've had this conversation with you in a different campaign. Gotcha.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You dumb fuck.
It's fine.
I hate this.
All right, so
I'm so very confused. Okay, first of all, A, I have dark vision 60 feet.
I over
B,
exaggerated. I can only see 20 feet of you.
okay,
yes, you have dark vision 60 feet.
but the map has not changed yet, right? As far as the picture,
No.
the same one. Or
There's now
you've
one skeleton monster thing.
okay.
As you move, you can see further into the room.
Yes, that's what I'm asking.
Yes.
Okay, do I have things to see? I do, right? I'm seeing all of it way before them. So I am the first one seeing what's there. That's what I'm saying. I will be communicating with people back here,
Cool.
Okay, so instead of
yelling
saying
or
I am
whatever
communicating,
needs to be done so that
just do
they
it.
know something's going on here.
Yeah, hell
Yeah, I
yeah,
didn't hear
please
any of
do.
what you just said.
So just do it. You don't have to say I'm communicating. Just do it. Communicate. So what are you
I
saying?
did. I said I turned around and I said something really cool, and I don't remember what I said. I said that was communicating with my guys behind me. I'm okay. I communicated
How?
with my
What are
guys
you
behind
saying?
me. I'm not going to role play this, okay?
Why not? It's a role playing game.
Because
This
that's
is
my role playing.
this
My
is
role
role
playing
playing the
skills
game.
suck. I'm not Manta, and I'm not all these singers. So I just, when I
Okay.
feel like it, I do. I could never do a voice. I would hate myself forever.
Hey, there's something up here. That's what he says, I
So
guess.
are you frantic? Are you calm? Are you
I'm,
aware that
I'm
something's
just,
happening?
I'm
Drake,
urgent,
hello.
but not urgent. It's like
Okay.
I'm whispering urgent. How about that? I
Okay.
say whispering urgent.
Like a stage
There you
whisper.
go. Perfect.
Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly.
All
Yes,
right, so
there you
this
go.
thing
Perfect.
stands up. Welcome, Drake. Oh, and 100 biddies. You are awesome. Thank you so much.
Ooh,
I
big ol'
appreciate
biddies.
the support. First March biddies. Thank you so much. Um, if you guys want to have nothing going on tomorrow night, you can actually see Drake Takes not DMing. He will be playing in Empire of the Ghouls, where there will also be undead. So, spoiler alert. So this thing stands up, and 10 feet. So you need to make a saving throw. You suddenly feel very thirsty.
God. Holy shit.
Oh,
That's bad.
oh, thank good.
What's happening to me? What happened to me?
And your throat starts burning. It's like you're breathing fire, and your lips are bleeding and hurting, like they've
Yes.
been out. You've been out in the sun for days with no water.
Shit.
Um,
Okay. I'm not in good condition, in other words.
and your skin starts drying, feeling really dry um, on your hands, and your face starts burning a little bit like you've been in the sun. And is that an action or is that what is that? That is an action. Okay. So that is all it can do as it stands up. All right, Zorkel. So so if you click on if you can see way past into the back of the room, then click on your code token, so you can only get your own character's line of sight, and that will tell you what you can and can't see.
I can
Yeah.
only see to the rack in front of Jackson. So
Yeah. So go ahead. So you heard him call out, uh, and it is now your turn.
so I'm
Gets to
gonna.
play 2 nights in a row. That's right. Drake takes because Saturday we're doing Robin's campaign. So
Ooh.
anyway, got distracted there a little bit. Let's see. These are
Hey, Sven, did you get that picture?
yes. You said the tail of something.
The rust beetle. Look at the picture.
Yep. It looks a
So are
lot like
these?
it. Yep. That's cool.
That is
I'm
a
gonna.
thing that my cat either brought or pooped out. It's a
Gross.
starfish. It's a
Eh,
starfish.
I'm gonna move up 30 feet.
Okay.
And would I know if this is like a mummy or a skeleton or a zombie?
Was it a mystic? Mystic check.
Um. So go ahead and give me religion
Ooh,
in the
religion.
tower,
Oh my god.
and you can also give me a history check in the tower. So this does not look like a normal skeleton. It has a lot more meat on it than a normal skeleton does. It's also not acting like a zombie. So you're not sure exactly what this is.
Mm, if I say, "Excuse me, are you a zombie or a mummy?" Does it look at me or respond at all?
It does not.
Oh
good
gosh,
idea, though.
Your
should I
question.
should
You
I
have to
cast
tell
speak
me if
to?
you're a mummy.
Yeah, should I cast speak with dead and try to talk it out of doing whatever it's doing and cursing us?
You don't know if it's undead.
I know,
He's
but like
pretty
that's the thing.
clear. He's pretty sure it's undead.
It's undead. Mm.
You're
It,
pretty sure
I
it
don't know.
is.
It's got
I'm
a
This
not
does not
fucking
super
look like
skeleton.
a.
confident
Part of
with
its
that.
face is falling off, and
Yeah.
it's all leathery and terrible.
It's also been
If
I'm
laying on
very
the
it's
good.
floor for a long time.
that probes another question. Do I know if it's undead? Can I speak to it with speak with dead?
Are we speaking to each other though? I mean, I'm history as well, so history
I'm
math.
pretty out of
I
character
could
right now.
help.
Uh,
I'm
that is an
go ahead.
option, um, but I'm was just asking out of character. That way, I should know if I even want to waste a third level spell for this. Oh, actually, no. I guess I'll ask the team out loud because Yeah, no. Instead of asking out of character, let's do it in character. Hey guys, should I try to talk with this guy? Uses a pretty heavy spell, but I will.
I don't
And
know.
Jackson,
Jackson seems like he is not having a good time.
well, I have some history knowledge. I think I can be helpful. Shall I do some history and see if I can help out Zorkel there? His identification.
You can go ahead
I
and give
mean,
me a roll.
in the
What are
tower.
you doing? What else are you doing, Zoko? Yes, history in the
Um,
tower.
that's gonna be it. Yeah, no, I was just wondering if I should cast that spell or not, but that's gonna be it for
Are
right
you
now.
doing anything with your
Okay,
action?
Jackson.
No, I don't want to swing on it just yet, but
Okay. All right. Well, if everything, if I'm gonna glance down at the table that I'm near, am I and see if there's any, if I can notice right away that there's something of value there, and then I'm gonna ask you what my history was and see if I can identify this thing or anything other associated with it. Am I saying something that's so weird nobody understands?
no.
Then why is there silence?
Because I'm not the DM.
Because, yeah,
There you go. That's the answer to your question.
Okay. So then what is everybody doing?
waiting.
We're waiting. It's
It's
not
your
my
turn.
turn. It's your turn.
So you're
Okay,
looking
I
around and you
turn around.
see the only thing of value might be the stone. It's a sharpening stone, a big wheel.
Okay. Yeah. That's massive. Okay. Now, so everything's under control. I'm gonna look through the tables real quick and see what's going on.
So
If nothing else
there's
is going on,
a monster that just attacked you, and you're at a yard sale, like flea market style, going through shit
what am
in
I
pull
supposed to
bins.
do?
I don't know. Fuck it.
Fuck it up.
Can I,
You have a
can
javelin that
I,
shoots lightning from it. It's a distance weapon.
if I, so shouldn't I step up to it or not? I can
Oh,
shoot from
That's
here,
your.
but I
That's
don't.
your.
your call.
Yeah, you're Jackson.
If I
You
go up
do.
and engage him, then I won't be leaving room for others. So I will go this direction. Then I'm gonna out this way. I'll attack from this direction.
That's appreciated,
Okay.
especially for people who get in melee.
So I don't have to. Is he targeted? Did I untarget him? Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh,
You
he's
targeted.
targeted, right?
Yep.
Okay, good. Come on, baby. Oh no. Oh yes. Oh Lord. Ard monster. 7, not too bad, I guess.
Better.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
But I get a
All right. So
second
you
one,
step
correct?
up, drawing out your axe, and slash
Do
at
I
it.
have a second strike or not?
Yes, you do.
Come on. Come on. Yes, that's good.
Yes,
There
you
we
can
go. Come
delay.
on, baby. Give me a big 12, baby. Oh, that's on the edge. What do they call it? A 2? Oh, bastards. All right. 6. So, never this together. Oh,
All right. So
and I
as you
guess
step
that
up
is my turn.
and slice into it twice with your axe, um, the
A little
second
bit of damage.
skeleton next to it stands up and tries to claw at you. Or when it starts its turn. Okay, I keep forgetting to do that. So, here we go. You succeeded. You're very thirsty. And Zorkel also.
I don't have the GM thing anymore.
All right, where are my effects? Here we go.
Is there a way that you can make the portrait smaller? Did you
They
figure that out?
enlarged them. They were 70 by 70. They're now 100 by 100. So you can make the entire layout different by doing the scale UI, but otherwise, no, you cannot change the size of the portraits.
Because our faces are being cut off, and it's so big I can't get to the button
You
for the
can move
GM
them.
without moving.
So if you put your cursor next to Zorkel, um,
Yeah.
you'll see a little padlock show up. You can then click it, and that'll unlock it, and you can then move it anywhere you want.
Oh, I see. Okay.
All right, so this thing
It's just so
stands
heat.
up, and it does. Wow. Okay. Lashes out with your claw. I'm going to switch away and come back so I can get rid of those symbols. 19 is a hit. Does a little bit of damage to you. A miss.
That was good.
All right, and then it sort of lashes out with this as these magic, this turban unwinds a bit and tries to strike you with its little tendrils. Come on.
It is striking me. Oh no.
And it missed. So it's
Oh, that's
clawed you,
lucky, wasn't it?
but you're able to dodge, and use your axe to push it back as it tries to attack you with his turban and his other claws.
So I'm gonna move 10 feet
All right,
and
and as you
stop.
step there, you get it's really thirsty.
Damn it! I thought that'd be far enough away to where I wasn't in range.
If, oof.
No, I'm gonna use my inspiration. And can you push the roll at me? I like rolling my saves.
All right, it's on the front
I'll use my
page
inspiration.
on the right. Constitution saving throw to DC 12.
Boom. There it is.
All right, so you are
Awesome.
still very
I'm not
thirsty, but
fucked up.
nothing else seems to happen.
All right, so that is 5 feet. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Puts me in that square, and then 30 puts me here. Because I moved 10 already. As a bonus action, I am going to pop up my echo in the square here. Stop making lines right now. Cool. I don't know why I did all those lines, but directly diagonally down under Jackson. That'll be my bonus action. And then I'm going to attack these skeletons. They're hurting my friends. And I don't like that. We're attacking it with through the echo for the first one. Let's see his name, but all right, let's do this. First one, damage. We hit him with the first one. That's good news, boys. Now,
Enough damage, but
question. Is my thing fucked up again? Because I shouldn't be able to roll ones. How do I fix that? Because I don't know why it's doing that. How did we fix that last time? Because there's a 1 and a 3. 1 shouldn't be possible for damage rolls.
I know that you don't have any effects on you right
It's not an
It was
effect.
like we
It's in
had to
his.
go in and
It's in
like
his actions
unclick
page.
something and click something, and I've never done it before. For some reason, Fantasy Grounds does it to me. I don't understand it. I don't know how to fix it. So, how do I fix that in my actions page?
Click on the magnifying glass where it says weapons. No, it is selected. So you re-rolled a second one.
Oh, okay. So I just rolled one twice. I got unlucky. Okay, that's fine. Unluckiness happens. I just want to make sure that I'm not
Yeah, but that
being
magnifying glass it
fucked.
says two weapon fighting style, and that should be checked, and it is. Last
Okay.
time it was not.
Okay. Cool. Well, it happens. Sometimes you get unlucky and roll two ones. All right. So my first one hits. Second one,
Not
I'm just gonna
very
keep hacking
often
at
though.
him.
That's good.
Boom. Second one, and I hit him again. See if we can kill him. That's better.
That's good.
Ugh. So Scrambles hears Jack some coughing and hacking and wheezing. Sees Zorkel run up there and start getting all coffee and hacky and looking parched. So I run up there, try to stop beforehand to avoid being all fuckered up, but it doesn't work. So I'm like, you know what? Screw it. And I charge in there, pop up my echo, and start hacking at this zombie with my echo, and that'll be my turn.
Nice. All right, Toggin.
So Toggin hears the sound of combat and also like hacking and wheezing. So he is going to uh, start running up. 20, 30.
All right, you suddenly feel very thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
That's probably my fault. I didn't say anything. I should have said something.
Bruh, are you kidding me? I have a +7. It's fine.
What
Damn.
is
I had to get a 5.
I said dismiss. Okay.
Just blame the DM for cheating.
Yeah,
DM's
I
Yep.
cheating. Made the skill check too high.
will.
All right, so you run up and you
I didn't know
have
it
a
gave me
headache. You're seeing spots and you're insanely thirsty. Your tongue's all dried out. You're
Oh
trying to
no, you got a
swallow and
dry
you
tongue.
can't.
that. Okay, well that
Dry eye.
sucks. Can does Toggin know what these are? Can you try to figure that out?
You can.
What would you like me to roll?
Religion or history.
Oh, they're the same. Do that. Um, oh, and I have disadvantage because I just got exhaustion. Bruh, that sucks.
All right. So I'm gonna say you would know my. I'm trying to find where I did it before, so I don't have to retype it again. But I broke Fantasy Grounds. So give me a minute.
To be honest, I didn't know that it gave exhaustion. That sucks. 'Cause it, mm,
There we go. Now it's working. Um, here it is.
he's 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 undead. He throws moisture. Did you? I'm like, did you skip my turn? um, and he now knows that it's undead. So he is going to try to do a chill touch on. I don't know if he can really see stunning. Uh, I can see him, so I'm gonna try. So he is going to reach out and have this skeletal hand try to grab onto this stunning monster.
Exactly.
You're kidding me, bro? No, no. This is my second 3. I'm gonna use my inspiration on that.
Okay.
Should have used it on the thing, but I didn't realize it gave exhaustion. So there we
Yeah,
go.
I suppose.
Uh, and does that. And it also can't regain hit points. So, and it is undead, but I can't regain hit points, so I'm not gonna use the other effect. And that is his turn. So this blue skeletal hand reaches out and grabs it in like a chokehold, and then like shoves it down to the ground.
Nice.
And so it's still around. Oh, hey, he's gonna try to do the same thing with the next one. Um, so it shoves it down to the ground, and it's already next to it. So it's gonna try to grab onto this one. Oh my gosh, guys, my third 3. It is number 3.
I know.
Like,
I know. It's only half evil, though. It's only half evil.
anyway, it doesn't. It was too focused on the first one, so it doesn't do anything. But I'll fucking move closer, sure. So he is going to move 15 feet to get a good look at it. Uh, and that is his
All right.
turn.
Zorkel.
I'm going to unmute myself
That would be good.
and move up next to Toggin and do a super weird little 5-step dance around the area that doing so.
Ooh.
Do a little spin
The square
maneuver as I
dance.
come up there. Yeah. And
He
then
did the hokey pokey and he turned himself around.
Ballerina type thing.
I'm going to throw my dagger at that guy. Too late
And
to
you
talk to
two
him.
are extremely thirsty. Your mouth is dry. You can't swallow. Your tongue feels like it's just a lump in your mouth. Lips are
Hiya!
parched. You're looking for need some.
And I'll pass my turn.
Okay.
Where'd the combat tracker go? There it is.
All right. So it gets at least one attack before it dies. It has not done its special move, so
We got lucky on the hits, though.
20-foot
Or the missing.
radius. So everybody gets in on the action.
Well, you know. Oops.
Because he's caring and sharing. Alright, so once again it rises up, sort of raises its hands, and these little drops, drips of vapor and water liquids start coming
Oh,
out
Bless you,
from
Charlie.
your eyes and from your mouth and some areas of your skin, any cuts that you have, as it draws out this moisture from you all.
this is not good.
Actually, a 1 and a 3 on 2d8 is actually really good. All right. Well, nothing else happens there, um, and that is all it does.
So Scrambles is gonna see that he doesn't really like that action, so he's gonna move his Echo forward a space, so it is flanking, and then I will attack with the Echo because it benefits me with that flanking bonus. And I will attack him. Bam! Our monster's getting the axe from behind. Do some damage.
And I'll say with the rest of you guys, as you talk about it later, you guys will realize these are called gray thirsters.
Dre
Mm.
Thirster. You said as he was dying, or he's still dying. Okay.
Boom, attacking him again.
Oh, yes.
More
Get him,
damage.
Scrambles.
More damage. Yeah. Oh my god,
Nice.
dude.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
He's
it
a
stopped
It's
on the
crazy.
12.
It's
Thought it rolled
he
crazy.
is
back.
a he is a heavy boy. So yeah, Scrambles just smash, smash, attacks twice, and then he's gonna step back with the Echo. 5, 10, 15 feet. Back to there, straight backwards. And then if he lives through the opportunity attack, I'll use my bonus action to swap spots with it.
So you want to go here? Or do you want to go one more? You said
There's fine.
15, but that was 10.
Sure. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was counting the initial 5 feet I moved forward to walk
Okay.
into a square. Just talking about overall movement there. But yeah, that's fine. Just move him there. And if he lives
Okay.
through that and isn't die from the opportunity attack, I'm going to use my bonus action to swap spots with him. But if he dies, then he dies and Scrambles does nothing.
Gotcha. Lock it down, Becky. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for the lurk. Appreciate it.
Does he die? It's a better question.
Sorry, I'm getting there.
With 18, he's still not. It's not good.
Oh no, I'm talking about the Echo.
There we go.
There it is. Ba-ba-ba. Okay. So then as my bonus action, I'm going to spam the Echo directly behind him. So the Echo runs away, and then he reaches out with his turban and throws sand in the Echo's eye, and it goes away. And then he looks back over his shoulder, and it's there again. And that is Scramble's turn.
Man's being
All
haunted
right,
by your echo.
Jackson.
I'm just gonna do my strikes. Not gonna move.
Okay. You are targeting yourself.
I am. I thought I'm targeting. Fuck. Now is he targeting? Thank you. Correct.
Yeah, it's targeting only
That
yourself.
roll didn't work, did it? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Come on, man. I shouldn't have said anything. All right, here we go. Second try. Come on, baby. That was sorry. Alrighty.
You rolled a 3 and
All
a
right, you're
4.
getting better.
That was close. It was
Next
almost
time you might
18.
get a 5.
All right, Zorkel.
Run up and hit him with my sword
Okay.
right to the face.
Ooh.
Rude.
Hiya!
Nice.
Sweet.
All right, and with that, the second Gray Thirster drops, and they are once more skeletons.
Are we still thirsty?
Yes.
Yeah, as soon as we're out of combat, Toggin,
I
he
will drink
goes
some
for
water.
his flask and drinks some water.
Samesies.
Feels like he hasn't done that in years. Like,
So it seems to help quench the thirst for a little bit, but
Hmm.
there we go.
Well, hey, at
You're still
least
really
Zorkel.
tired. It's you and Toggin, yeah. Zorkel and Toggin are both very tired.
At least Zorko doesn't still have the cursed feather, because then he'd be hungry and thirsty all the time.
Yep.
That's fair.
Hold on. Hold on a second, guys. Alrighty. So yes, as you look around, you do see anybody who's looking around. Give me perception checks. So half embedded in the floor in the middle of the room is that 1 foot thick, 6 feet in diameter stone sharpening wheel. There's a stone pedal next to the wheel that causes it to turn. That's how it turns. And that's right behind Zorgle. You should spin it and put your tongue on it. See what happens.
Scrambles isn't happy with those, so he's going to keep walking through the rest of the room and check.
Okay. So
He doesn't see any skeletons, but he's going to be sure there's none hiding down here.
all right. So I got a check from Zorkel.
For what?
You're the only
Oh,
one who rolled a perception check, so
I
you're.
rolled
Oh,
perception.
sorry. There it is.
I
There
did.
it is.
I did too.
Oh no, you did nature. Sorry. So
Did
I
I
did.
do nature?
Taugen.
I'm sorry.
No, I got Taugen. Okay, and 8.
I moved down before I did mine because I'm not investigating the stone. I don't care about it. I was going to go down here and investigate first.
There you
Use my perception in this area. My perception kicked ass this time. The only time ever.
go. All right. So you find sort of half buried under this really under this rack here. Let me get rid of the gray thirster picture. Um, you see a small wooden box.
I'm definitely going to pick it up and see if I can open it.
So it was locked, but you were able to pry it open, and it's very weak, sort of like a one of those journals the little kids have.
Yeah,
Um,
when your sister keeps all of her secrets in.
yep, and you're able to easily just
Smash it
pry it open, pop it open, um, and you see there are some bunches odd things in here. There, let me put it in the party sheet. because you should then be able to see what they all are if I did my job. Did Are these Toggin treatments done? Has
Uh,
everybody got added to their numbers that they should have? Does everybody
I
have?
have my one.
I know
Okay.
Scramble's dead. I don't know.
Jackson and
Circle.
Zorkel, did you add to your Toggin treatment numbers?
I did.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So I will delete these.
Are we allowed to store your potions if we don't use them each day? Or they still work?
Yes.
Sorry,
Sweet.
repeat that?
No,
Yes.
they
No,
go away at
yes.
the end of the day. That's
Well, I
why
thought you
she's
could use
saying
them every day.
right. But at the end of the day, they go away. That's why you're supposed to be using them first.
Oh, I thought you just couldn't make new ones until we use the old ones.
Nah,
Yeah.
see, tricky.
Is it both of those things or just one of those things? Just so I can have peace of mind.
Uh, I can't make new ones if there are still the old ones exist. So,
Okay, so they
uh,
Yeah,
could have it for a year. You just couldn't
that's what
make
I
a new
thought.
one. Is that what you're saying?
I'm pretty sure
Okay.
I can open up
That's
the
what I was
ability
told.
again.
Initially, that's what we were told.
So we could collect them one each day.
So she can make a finite number of them. If you store them up, eventually you will be the only one with them.
Yeah.
And then she could no longer use that ability and it would suck royally.
Yeah.
Well, let's not do that then.
I agree. Anyway,
Like, because they're
so
healing potions, so they're really nice.
a small packet of dust, black and gray dust in a small vial. So I'm gonna hand all of this shit to Taugen.
Hold on. There you go. I'm trying to get these, the ones that say unidentified. I'm putting them as
That's chill.
identified thing. There we go.
Even if it comes up as something crazy that's super something I know about, I'm gonna look at all the rest of this shit and go,
There are
this
6
is like
eggs in
some
there.
weird magic, dusty witch shit that Scrambles doesn't know anything about. I'm gonna leave it all in the bucket or in the box that I have and go, what is this, Taugen? I'm gonna hand it to him. Ooh, please read what's inside the envelope aloud. I really want to know what's in the envelope. But yeah, this is not in my field of expertise, and I know it.
All right. So we cannot hear you talking if you're talking. Or
Oh,
did you
no.
say talking or Torkel? Zorkel?
You said Toggin. Uh, Toggin will for sure come up and start looking at this stuff and trying to figure out what it is.
Scrambles is like, it seems like ingredients to something, but I don't know what to do with this. I know I can eat eggs, and also I want to know what's in the envelope.
This is table talk. Do not eat those eggs. Do
Okay.
not.
What do you mean tabletop? Like
You're pretty
in-game
bad.
talk? Because
No, no.
Scrambles.
This is as people, please don't eat those eggs. Those are one of the few items that actually have a description in the notes when you click on it.
Really?
Yeah, I was looking at
Scrambles
the
is
stuff
not
with
going to look at the
Rishi.
description of any of that shit.
Yeah,
It
no.
is a small pack of dust, a small pack of dust, eggs, wooden vials, an envelope.
Mhm.
That's all Scrambles knows. He's very excited about the envelope, but also he kind of wants to eat the eggs.
So,
It's
Toggin would
it's
like to
understandable.
try to figure out what some of this stuff is. Uh, starting with
All right. And Jackson and Zorkel, what are you doing?
I think I'm just gonna chill out and watch.
I'll go over and take and help out with the investigation. case any of my history knowledge just comes into play here. You never told me what that role was. Nothing comes out.
I answered the question in a private chat and you said okay.
What?
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 You asked about the undead. I answered and you rolled a history check and I typed to you an answer. And when I typed it
Yes. Oh,
and
yeah,
sent
yeah,
it, you
yeah,
said
yeah. I know
okay.
that.
I
Yes, yes, that was what I was talking about.
I thought we were talking about.
Holy crap! It's one of those. I know,
All right, so
but
you're all
maybe I have
familiar
some real
with these
things.
eggs. They are eggshell grenades. You're not sure exactly what type,
Highly
but
edible.
these are used by usually like rogues
I dare you to eat one.
or dirty fighters or whoever. You throw them, and you typically have to hit them in the face with these eggs, but then they explode, and whatever's in them then explodes and does whatever it does.
Oh, okay.
All right, then.
All right, Atomic, have a good night. Thanks for stopping
That
by.
was
That was a while
easy.
ago, but
That seems like
I
something
miss him.
Zorko would enjoy.
Getting hit in the face with an egg.
Yeah,
One of
try it.
Throwing
Sure,
egg
let's
in
do
people's
that.
throwing egg in people's face.
Yeah,
Because then he could say something dumb like "You have egg on your face."
yeah, egg in your face.
To do you dirty up some eggs, and then
Yeah.
you play the game where one of them is a real egg, and
Oh my gosh.
all of them are real eggs except for one. That's a grenade.
We did that. We did that with Alex. You make hard-boiled
Well,
eggs. Make
if
hard-boiled eggs
we
from one of these.
if we
It's
encourage Sorkle, we can just egg him on.
Bam.
All right,
Yeah.
so you're gonna have to do more than just say I'm trying to figure what they are. So
No.
you very quickly determine that everything there is dust.
Mm,
They are just
crazy.
all right.
different types of dust.
Uh, Talion wants to start with the black and gray dust in the vial. He likes vials. He likes things in vials. Uh,
Nice.
so he is very cautiously going to like take the stopper off and like smell it a little bit, see if he can figure out what it is. If smelling it doesn't work, he's going to like take a bit on his fingertips and like rub it, see if he can figure out anything from like the texture or how it smears. Uh, and if none of that works out, he's going to take the stuff that's on his fingertips and like just taste it a little bit.
Let's say Scrambles will definitely like it. It's just a little bit of dust. A little bit of dust never killed anybody.
It for sure has.
Italian
Scram,
is
not
Have you heard of
Scrambles.
poison?
Nope. I just try to eat explosive eggs. Okay. My memory is a bit hazy.
Oh,
Italian. Is your magic based in like these herbs and tactile things as far as making spells and stuff like that?
a little
Is that
bit.
a
It's
little
not
bit?
really like the spells, but he like does potion making and
Yeah,
stuff.
potions and stuff. Yeah.
He's a
Do you
witch.
understand my question?
He's a witch. So if you think of the
Right.
witches from like Snow White and stuff, they do both. They cast spells, they put things in apples, they make potions.
Right. Right. Okay. So it is a tactile thing. It's a normal thing to want to touch this stuff. In other words.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah,
Scrambles gave it to Taugen because he's seen Taugen like grind up powders and put shit in
That's what
vials
I'm
and
saying.
make stuff
That's
up.
why I'm asking. That's what I'm asking. In the general sense, is that
yeah.
always the case? That's why I'm asking.
It
Cool.
All right, and where you touched it,
generally in his.
and where you licked it and things, your hand on on your fingers, it starts flaking. The skin starts flaking very severely,
Mm.
and it goes
Just
down to the second knuckle where it's all flaking and coming off. It's clearly something that's not good.
Or is it?
He just gonna put the stopper back on that. These seems like good thing to throw at enemy. Make sure it does not get on you though.
It didn't do anything until you ingested it.
Oh,
Oh.
oh, could
You have
be
poison now.
poison. I mean, he does have like a book on poisons that he has been reading. Um, but he has not finished
Oh,
it. Can he like uh look in that
Do you guys want to take a short rest?
I
are we
don't care.
doing one?
No, we just got off a long rest.
we just got off
Yeah,
a
I think
long
rest
rest,
off
but
or
two of
rest.
us do have exhaustion. And I do not remember what it takes to get rid of
Oh,
exhaustion.
I mean, yeah, we could. Why not?
yeah.
Scrambles is for sure not going to wait for you to test all the potions out. He would like a small envelope, please. So you're holding the box. Can I have that? That right there? Can I have that thing right there? Yep. Can I have that right there?
Yeah.
And I open it up because I want to know what's in it super bad.
So the small envelope has more dust. It's very white. It's
Oh,
almost like
fuck.
almost like a salt, but finer.
He thought he was gonna get something interesting.
I thought it was going to be a letter. It is not a letter.
You got
Uh,
anthrax, bitch.
yeah, dude, I'm about to do some cocaine. Cocaine. Ooh. Scrambles, while we're taking our rest, Scrambles is just going to yell over to Tuggan. Hey, Tuggan, what do you know about dust? White dust.
uh, there are many white dusts. You will have to
Okay,
be more
cool.
specific.
Scrambles puts his finger in it a little bit and he licks a tiny bit of it. Mm, mm. I'm gonna sit down.
It's it actually tastes like marrow,
Like
like
bone marrow?
bones. Yeah.
Shit.
Who's tasting bone marrow?
When you
Scrambles.
chew like chicken wings and crunch on small
Okay,
bones.
Okay.
sure.
All right, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one.
Use bone.
So Scrambles will walk over to Tuggan and hand him the pouch. Go, this one tastes like bones.
So yes, you realize this is
That's not a good fucking noise.
the enemy dead spell triggered.
It's like, did I turn into a dragon or some shit? What the fuck is that noise?
So it's some bone dust, which is a material component that's used for casting enemy dead. You have to have this to cast enemy dead.
Oh,
Crazy.
Taugen knows that. Scrambles knows it tastes like bones. And then I'll hand her the rest of the envelope. That's all that was in the envelope. Anything cool in the pouch?
I think Toggin will be spending his
All right, so I'm going to
time
push you guys a
to.
short rest. So anybody who
Oh,
has something that we use can be regained in a short rest
Oh hey guys, I could make
will
more
have it.
potions.
What, fatigue?
Do a one for short rest.
You can't do both. So if you're going to make
Yeah.
potions, you would not be able to identify these.
No, he thinks that identifying these is
more important.
All right,
more
so
important. He also
the first
has
thing to identify is the black and gray dust, and you realize that is lich dust.
oh,
What? Lich?
It is a poison that has to be
Ooh.
ingested,
stitches.
and they become, and they are poisoned for 24 hours if they ingest it, and it causes their skins to flake, and in addition to being poisoned, and you have disadvantage against charisma checks because they have lich-like skin,
Mm.
Ooh.
and they can only make the save once an hour if they fail.
Oh gosh.
So you should mix it into Zorkel's water skin just as a joke.
Yeah, that'll for sure He'd appreciate that. He would love that. Yeah.
All right, so what's next?
What's next is the purple dust.
All right, so this is reincarnation dust. Somebody dies, you can sprinkle it on them. The corpse will absorb it, and then Marbania, welcome. We're talking about reincarnation dust that they just found, and they found a whole packet. I mean, a whole bunch of different types of dust. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different types of dust. So he came in just in time. So this is reincarnation dust. Like I said, it absorbs it, and what happens is the creatures then chooses whether or not they want to come back, and if they do, then they roll on this chart, um, and they can come back as here. I'll share the chart for everybody if anybody cares.
We all care.
As one of these people, everything else is the same. It's just that your race changes to this. So he's
That's
trying
pretty
to
sick.
quit
I like it.
dust, makes him sneeze.
How long do you remain dead? Like enough time to talk to like a demon god per se, or not enough time to have a
It all depends
conversation
on
with a
how
demon?
fast they apply this dust to you.
Hmm. Okay, that's pretty chill.
All right, and so unlike other things, this does not have a time limit. So like, um, there's one spell, Revivify. You have to do it within a minute of the person dying. Reincarnation dust, you have a little bit more um, of a
Latitude.
time frame that's involved. Cobblerologist. Watched 3 consecutive streams this month. Nice. Appreciate it very much. Okay, so what is... Oh, sorry. I didn't click it as... There we go. Now it's
That's neat.
ID'd.
Uh,
And it's purple.
That's pretty
yeah.
sweet. That's got to be
Think
worth a ton of money
we.
too.
It is.
Between
I
5
think
and
we.
50,000.
What?
Between 5,000 and 50,000, yeah.
Wow. Holy ball sack.
You can have a loved one back. It just might be a different race.
Yeah, you get someone back from the dead. That's what I was saying. It's got to be worth a ton of money.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Up next is uh one of the a small packets of dust, but specifically the one that's reddish brown in the notes.
Okay.
So it's the second one down. Dude, it kind of sucks that of all of the dusts, the one that I decided to look at first and ingest was the one that was like poison.
Yeah.
The
So
only
this
one so far.
is the dust of deliciousness.
Oh, love that. I know what that is.
You know what it
You
is?
sprinkle it over any edible substance, and it's basically MSG. It greatly improves the flavor. However, it also dulls your senses. So eating food treated with this dust gives you a disadvantage on wisdom checks and
Wow.
saving throws for an hour.
So if you like get that and the lich dust together, you're fucked.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, this is the greatest food ever, and you're being poisoned. Just straight fucked.
So
Oh my
if you're
gosh.
really desperate and you have to eat something really nasty, or if you just want to have a really good meal, there you go. And just don't do anything for an hour, and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right, what's next?
The other a small packet of dust.
So this, don't get these two mixed up because this is dust of dryness.
Do not mix them up.
Dust of dryness contains, you use this action and sprinkle it over water, and it turns a cubic 15 feet of water into a little marble, and then you can then carry that marble with you, and then you can smash the little pellet, and it causes all the magic to all the water to then come back.
Obvious question. If you swallow
As a
this marble,
cube,
Yes, it would do a lot of
what
damage. You would probably
happens to
die,
you?
depending on how
So if
fast you're
I
able to
force feed someone
expectorate
this
the water.
marble, it could get fucking real. That's awesome. How many
Oh my
marbles can I
gosh.
make with this dust?
Also, if you come
it's,
against a
it's
water elemental,
You just make it with marble.
it does
That's awesome.
Yeah.
it does 10d6 damage to the water elemental if they don't make
Oh,
their save.
that's not like a Pokeball. It doesn't just capture it and then later I can force feed someone an elemental.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Just- Can you imagine
when
putting that inside of a goblet? Just
when it's in its normal size. Is it a container or is it just holding itself together?
It's a container with dust, and you can sprinkle a pinch of that dust, and that pinch turns into the marble.
Hmm.
So there's multiple pinches here.
Right. Okay. Sweet.
Oh my
let's
gosh.
go ruin a
In this
small
case, there's
village.
two. There's two pinches. All right. Has that been ID'd? It has been ID'd. Okay. So you have the eggs and you have a leather pouch.
He is going for the eggs. He knows vaguely what these are, so he's treating them with caution. Does not want one to explode in his face.
Are they delicate? Do
Kind
they
of.
have some?
They're
No.
they're called eggshell grenades. I would think they would
That's what I'm
be a
saying.
little bit delicate.
All right. So as I mentioned
But like
before,
delicate.
you throw this grenade up to 20 feet. You do have disadvantage on the attack, but if you hit, then the person is blinded until the end of your next turn. There's no save.
Really, what you could do, instead of throwing it, you just kind of keep it in your hand and just kind of smack them in the face.
And
You're not
You're gonna
throwing
go
it.
down too, though, right?
yeah, how you
I
know a
mean,
grenade is accurate? You hold it in your arm. That's how you know.
no, it causes blindness when it hits your eyes.
I know. I'm saying
So
is
if it's
this
in your hand,
if you don't throw it, you know it makes contact.
yeah.
Solid. That's solid logic right there. I love it.
Um, and the last thing up is the small leather pouch.
All right. So this is called brain dust.
Weird.
This is also poison, and it is uh, when the creature is subjected to this toxin, they are poisoned and they are confused. Um, so at the start of each of their turn, they have to roll on this. Come on this chart. They either lose their action, not don't do anything, just stand there. They run in a random direction as far as they can, which is this is something that's very similar to what happened to Jackson.
Huh, crazy.
Or you can use your
Hey, I know, right?
action to attack somebody within reach, and um, so it's not as bad as some of the confusion because some of the confusion you harm yourself. There's a chance to harm yourself as well. This one doesn't have that, but
Well, um,
so the numbers next to some of them indicate the number of uses they have. Oh, I didn't identify that. Brain dust. There it is. Well,
boom. Yeah.
so you have two uses of dust of dryness, etc., etc. Just mix the dust of dryness and deliciousness together.
Really
Sprinkle
flexing
some
the
on your
book, yeah.
food, some on the water. It's all good.
Yeah.
A very
If you
dry
sprinkle you
cake.
sprinkle it onto the water, and then you sprinkle the deliciousness one onto the water, and then you have a 15-foot of bouillon cube.
There you go.
You just make a giant pot of ramen with it. 'Cause that's how things work.
I mean, it probably could soak up like
All right,
chicken stock
so
and stuff.
it is a little late, but let's go ahead and take our quick break. How
Possibly.
time flies when you're sniffing dust.
Oh yeah, dust sniffers for life.
And we will be back at 5 minutes after the hour. We only get a 9 minute break because I messed up. There we go. All right, we are back. And so you have a lot of dust.
Copious amounts of dust.
Hopefully you don't
Yes.
sneeze and it all mixes, blends together.
You get one very bad combination. At that point, you just kind of cut your losses and keep going.
If that happens, another one bites the dust.
There you go.
Dun, dun,
You
dun.
can, when you, next time Scrambles kills something, put the reincarnation dust on it. Roll
Kill it again for more experience.
and gamble to see what it comes back as.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
If we kill a dragon and sprinkle the dust on it, it comes back as an elf, and then we kill it, do we get the experience for an elf or dragon?
An
I
elf
mean,
Sad
it's an
day. Never
with
elf
mind.
with the
dragon
mind of a
That
dragon.
is a sad
stats.
day.
With
I was like,
dragon
oh, how
stats.
powerful would that
Oh
be?
my gosh. Yeah, but unfortunately, you probably wouldn't be able to convince him to be on your side, considering you just killed him.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. We kill him, get the experience, and then kill him again and get twice the experience.
I mean,
But
hey, we could
maybe
always
he'd have
go back.
amnesia. Though.
We could go
Maybe
back
he'd
to
have
that
amnesia.
dragon that we killed. There's no time down. There's no time out for reincarnation dust. You just do it.
You
Yeah,
have
but we wouldn't
two
get the experience.
skeletons right here.
You know,
And test it and see if it works.
it's only one reincarnation dust. We're not wasting it on a shit ass skeleton. Scrambles will be very upset if we do that.
This does mean we should have conversation about if we want these to be used on us. You know, if you die, do you want somebody to use
That's right.
reincarnation
You have to
dust?
have a living will. Each of you should write
Yeah,
a living will.
this is something
But
that
you,
like we should probably figure out about each other. But also, if you didn't want to come back, it wouldn't work.
All right.
So
Clause
it'd be a
1,
waste.
no extraordinary measures. Clause 2, no reincarnation dust.
Yeah,
It's not a
basically.
bad talk. Um,
Did you lose your light? No, there it is. Okay.
Yeah. No, I did because short rest
Ah,
took time.
gotcha. All right. So, anybody going to use the wheel?
no.
I'm just sad there's no squeaky wheel sound.
Has it got the grease already? Boom. Scrambles. I
Just for you,
personally
Eric.
think
I'll step on the wheel as I walk by. Just do a little step on the pedal, just so you can use the sound.
Well,
I
no,
think that
I don't
Zorkel
have
and
the
Taugen
sound,
should
or
keep
else I
the
would use it
poison
anyway.
dusts.
Oh,
I
okay.
would definitely suggest you guys subject you to the squeaky wheel sound if I had it.
I think that Zorkel and Taugen should keep the poison dust. I mean, the rest of it's kind of like okay, whatever. But like, the eggs are definitely like a Zorkel type weapon. I feel like.
Yeah, we're all like, yeah, Sorkel would use this probably.
So it would require a decent dex, because throwing things is a dex.
Does Zorkel have
what about
decent
carrying
decks?
them?
I assume he
These
does.
can be safe to carry.
No, it is my
Yes, they can be.
second
They are
lowest
safe to
stat.
carry.
Oh,
That's what I was
okay.
asking about before.
So Toggen has the highest dex of everybody, and then Scrambles, and then Jackson, and then Zorkel. 13 is still not bad,
Really?
but Zorkel has
That's
the
good.
least, the
It's
lowest
because I'm
dex of
uh,
anybody.
a
Because your
bard and all my
charisma,
16s are
Possible.
the
your,
bottom end of the abilities.
your
Got the,
charisma is so high. All right. Well, never mind then.
You can play instruments.
he's got the
Well,
smallest dex.
Hey, watch your
well,
language there.
make sure you don't say
Hey,
something else when you're saying that.
hey, don't talk about my decks like that, all right?
Toggen as a
it's
Goliath
it's
has the biggest dex.
Saying the
it's
size of his decks. That's
I'm a
ridiculous.
fucking cow. I'm sorry. Have you seen a cow dick before?
13. is a very
You got a
adequate
cow.
Dex score. Thank you.
That's
All
right.
I
right.
10
mean,
is
a
average.
13.
And I was
Yeah, it's
told,
So
above average.
13 is way
yeah,
above average.
and I've been told it's all about how you use it. Okay, and this throwing dagger is doing work. All
It is.
right.
Yep.
I got nothing else. All right, that's the end of my stick here.
Is it the end of your stick? I think that's what we were talking about, wasn't it?
Stop. Stop.
Damn. So the only thing Scrabbles is super, super into is the dust of dryness. Does anybody else really, really want the dust of dryness?
I'm
I think it's for sure a cool item that we can use very creatively. And I
Yes.
trust Micah to use it creatively in cool
Oh yeah,
ways and not forget about it.
it will definitely not be
release
forgotten about.
ethically in some manner.
All right, I'm taking the dust of dryness.
God,
Or I
just
think I
imagine
am.
forcing
Step
somebody to
1,
eat
find
dust
at least
dryness,
15 cubic feet of water.
right? Micah, remember, hold shift and drag it to your character
Oh, I
page,
hit control. I'm stupid.
and it'll take both.
No.
It's only
There it
2,
is.
so it's not that
Nice.
big a deal.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right. So you guys can divvy that
Um,
stuff up. If you guys did want to use the wheel, you can. It does work, but it would
I think he
require
wants us to
a
use the
little bit
wheel.
of elbow grease and you know, cleaning it out a little bit because of the dust and crap that's accumulated in it. But it's a sharpening stone, so
I
that
also
Jackson
took
would be
2
very
grenade
familiar with.
eggs.
yeah.
Yes.
I think, honestly, I think all of us should have at least one grenade egg.
Doesn't hurt.
Yeah,
I
unless
yeah,
you
it does. It's too
shove it in your
delicate.
own eyes. Um, so I think everybody should have at least one. Um, Toggen's okay with holding on to other dusts. Um,
Yeah,
he's like the component guy. Uh,
He's a dust guy.
sounds good to me. Yeah, I think that we shouldn't use the reincarnation dust, and Scrambles will say it. We shouldn't use the reincarnation dust unless it's on one of us or on something that we agree as a team we incarnate.
yes, it is very valuable.
Does anybody want to not be brought back from the dead?
Well, are we coming back with memories or are we amnesia?
I don't
I
know.
believe you are you in a different body. I might be
Okay, so
wrong
we're
though.
keeping all of our knowledge then. That's what I'm asking. Okay.
Yes, from what Toggen understands, everything is the same. You
Yeah.
just have one difference is you're a different race.
Or if you're lucky, maybe you roll the same thing.
Yep, you could
It's
absolutely
a,
roll the same thing.
I don't know if I was muted when I said this, but should I take that?
Probably.
Because I think it's either going to be me or Toggin that ends up using it.
And whether or not you're the same gender will depend on how I'm feeling the night you attack.
That would be awesome.
okay. Here's all right.
Yeah,
Will,
Sven gets like
would
a.
they would they retain the same abilities as like he changed from an elf to something else? Would he still have elven abilities?
No, your race is the only thing that changes. So as a tiefling, you have hellish rebuke. You would not have hellish rebuke if you came back as a goblin, but you
Got
would
it.
have pack tactics and nimble escape.
Got it. Okay.
But you would still be a barbarian.
Right. I mean, that would make a difference in terms of making your decision about coming back to life. I guess. Right.
I don't
If you're
care.
I mean, yeah.
if you're
I'd
religious.
rather be an alive pony boy than a dead person. So even
You
if I
could
come
be
back as a goblin,
religious reasons.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Religious reasons.
That's why I
Why we're
scrambled asked.
asking.
Does anybody not want to come back?
Mm,
I would want to come back. I don't
I'm going
care.
to actually have to get back to you on that. I'm gonna
Okay.
have to
Well,
think about the character
Well, that's
and
fine. We have lots of
I want,
time. If
yeah,
you die, we'll just drag your body around.
because
You
I want
do
to.
know that the soul is asked. It has a choice.
Yeah,
But the
yeah,
that's
thing
why
that
but
stinks is if it says no, you just
we
wasted
waste it.
your
you just waste it. Yeah.
50,000 gold piece reincarnation dust.
Just know if you
Which is why
fucking
we're
waste,
talking about it
yeah, if you
now.
waste my shit, I will piss on your body.
I
Also, quick question: if I hack somebody up and put them into my bag of holding, does the dust still work? Because I can't put Charlie's body into my bag of holding, and I don't want to carry it around.
I
But if I
mean,
cut him in half,
Wait a
does
minute.
that
Who
work?
said we can't put a body in the holding?
It's not big enough. The
like,
bag of
I did-
holding only has like a 5-inch opening.
It's 2 feet.
Oh, it is? Okay, so
Whatever.
we can get
It's
like his
not.
head. His shoulders aren't going to fit through there, though.
Right.
yeah, cut an
We
arm.
can make
Just
it fit.
cut
We'll
his
make it
arms
fit.
off.
We will make it fit.
That's the question I'm asking. If I make it fit, if I jigsaw this fucker, does he come back as a whole? Or we'll deal with that when we come to it. Just know that if you
We want
die,
to know if it's
Charlie, I'm going
airing
to
or not.
cut you up and put you into my bag of holding unless you're easy to carry. Start losing weight now.
Can't hear you.
That's so good.
Can't hear you,
I
Charlie.
literally
There you go.
unmuted myself and muted myself again at the same moment. Um, I yeah, no, I got to think about that because my character is, a pansy bard who is very afraid of dying. At the same time, I'm an elf and I feel like they should be very proud and like
Yeah, you're
know
a
once I
ladron.
die, I move to the next area.
Well, you're
Right.
a ladron. You're
So,
like essentially going to be like thousands of years old anyway.
exactly.
So
Yeah.
If you die of natural
you might
causes.
actually have like rituals for like when you die and shit. That's why
Right.
I'm
So I've
asking.
got to
Do
I've
you
got to
want
think
me to
about that.
chop you up and put you in my bag of holding, or should I
Let me
just
think,
drag you by the ankle around the dungeon until we get done?
let me think about it. Let me think about it.
Brambles doesn't give a fuck.
Let me
Get
let
him
me
out of
think
there. I don't care what you got to do. Slap chop him. He doesn't care.
let me
He
think
just
about
wants
how
to
I
be alive.
how I want to role play that. All right.
Scrambles is not a Eladrin, so he does not care. Cool.
uh,
All right.
as for Toggin, he thinks of like the soul and the body as different things, so he is okay with being reincarnated.
Nice.
He's he's a
Scrambles,
okay.
talking, high five.
Yeah,
No shit's given. Bam.
of the two guys that like have our immediate answers.
Yeah, I just don't care.
Mm. I've actually had characters before say no, so
I mean, for religious reasons, wouldn't you?
I saved somebody without knowing one time,
If you were, let's say
so
if you were a druid or some whatever.
Yeah, there are a lot of people who, like he
Thanks.
said, the Eladrin and some of the things where
yeah.
they want to move on to the next phase. They
Sure.
wouldn't want to come back. Or
Yeah,
some
or if you
people,
Exactly.
have
like
like
you
dead
said,
family
religion.
members, you want to go rejoin your dead family members. Someone brings your ass back here. You've been
like
avenging your family, and then you get to go see him, and then you're like, Dad. And right before the slow mo hug, you come back, and you're a fucking a female goblin. I'd be really pissed off. But Scambles wouldn't care. So,
I would
uh,
trim.
All
I'm
right.
gonna whip out my wand of secrets, and I'm gonna use a charge on it right here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that'll give me 30-foot circle just to kind of check for any secret doors.
Okay. So I'll say
Provide.
that you are able to run quickly and get the entire room,
Ooh.
and you just have the one secret door you came in,
Okay.
and very faintly in the distance, the other one you know about.
Okay. Hey guys, no more secret doors or magic items in here.
Alrighty then.
Scrambles is sprinting around with his stupid fucking wand.
So make sure you mark off a use of that
I
one.
did. We had a long rest since then, so I got it back.
Hmm.
Bam. Okay.
Yep.
Well, hey, let's get out of here. We'll deal with this dust stuff later. For the record, we're just gonna drag Zorkel's body around if he dies.
That was this decision that's been made.
He said he doesn't know yet, so we're just gonna prop him up in the closet next to the brooms at the house and hope that he speaks out to us from the afterlife.
yeah, he
He
has
does.
speak with dead. Who knows? Maybe once you're
Yeah.
dead, it turns into speak with alive.
We'll put him on the mantle next to the dragon skull above the
There you
hearth.
go. There you
We'll
go.
put him in one of the the cool side pose where his like arm is up on his leg and under his head.
Your second favorite prized possession on the wall.
Yeah. Let's head out of this hellhole.
Well, uh, I guess Togian will take most of the dusts. Are there any that people like really don't want him to keep hold of?
Why would we care?
Okay.
We trust
He's,
Haugen.
he's, he's, a, dustman. He's a dustman.
I
He's a dust
I'm the dust man.
I also think Taugen should have all the dusts. The only one that I was even thinking about was the reincarnation because it's definitely gonna be Taugen or I to implement it, unless
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm fine with either one of you
Well,
having it.
hey, I think if it's one of us, Togian will let you know exactly where it is, so that if shit happens, you know exactly where to go. You know.
Okay, yeah, I definitely
So if
think
he happens to be the one that needs it used on him, you know.
if someone dies, it's not gonna be the beef or the. It's definitely gonna be the beefy front line. But I've been
Yeah.
wrong.
I don't know, it could be the wimpy backlines that suddenly got targeted.
I mean, I have chased a lot of people in this
Uh,
dungeon. In this dungeon, I've
who?
Or been
chased them.
chased, probably more likely.
Jackson,
I
do
mean,
you want one of the eggshell grenades so that we all have
sure.
one just
As
in
long as it's
case?
safe to carry, then I'm fine.
Yeah, it's safe to carry. But if you throw it at somebody, you want to get their eyes.
Man, I felt like that was such a Zorkel weapon. Just kind of like pop into combat, slap that in someone's face, and then pop out. But your dex is so
Well,
shit.
you need to
Okay.
get him proficient specifically with these things.
So, by the way, if one of you or if any of you wanted a or needed a refresher, um,
Refresher.
here are the actions you can do in
Holy shit.
Oh
combat,
wow.
including the um, jump rules for long jump and high jump. By the
Ooh,
way, those are one of the probably the most incorrectly done things I've seen in streams and such, because almost
how so?
everybody makes their players roll when they make a long jump or a high
Yeah,
jump,
it's stupid.
and you don't.
Yeah.
There is no roll
Yeah,
required
you
unless you're
just do it.
landing somewhere weird. If you're landing in a bramble or on landing on gravel, it's not to. You should not. You're still not rolling to see if you make the jump. You're rolling to see if you stay standing up. If you slip and fall when you land. Anyways, little different
Uh,
things you can do in combat.
okay.
If you have any questions on how these work um, and it talks about interacting with objects under things you can do in a turn, stuff like that. Um, I had
I like this shit.
shared that once long ago, but you can drop it into your one of your 12,000 hotbars on the bottom, um, and then you can pull it up as you need to. There's also
Sure is.
this is a little bit more for a DM, but if
Warner
you're
but fill out.
Cool.
curious
I
about these different things, there you go. It tells you all about the different lights and travel paces and how far you can see things, that type of
Like the
things.
scale for people.
Yeah,
mm,
it's pretty
I
cool.
don't know what the fuck that huge thing is with a club, but
probably
she
a
is
That's
giant.
an ogre.
Is that the
in
worm from Dune?
I don't know. It's sketchy though.
You know, one thing that always gets me about the jump is that the average person with a strength score of 10 can just make a standing 5 foot jump. That's like
It's not that
crazy.
crazy. No,
I don't
not
know,
at all,
just standing there and you
dude.
jump 5 feet?
In high school, all day. Like you're just talking about jumping out frontwards? Yeah, sure.
Well,
Straight up into the air, 5 feet's insanity. But like forward, it's not that far.
Yeah, forward.
I
Fine.
mean, forward
Yeah,
5 feet, and then you can do upward 8, I think. No,
that's even
What?
that's
6.
that's crazy.
That's
Yeah,
insane.
No,
that's
No
that's
way.
that's
that's not
crazy.
Oh
correct.
no, no, no! It's not 8. It is 6. Six
Still
No,
feet up.
crazy. Yeah, jumping
no.
5 feet straight up into the air is
What?
crazy.
What do you mean?
With a 10-foot
It
running jump, you can go 6 feet. with a 10
It says,
strength. Um, with a
oh, that's strength mod, not strength score. Okay,
yes,
okay.
it's
I'm
a
like, what
0.
do you mean?
Um,
Gotcha.
all right, so where is this? And there was anything else here? Um,
Oh shit.
conditions, of course. Here's the other. Um, so there's that. Uh, I love the ghoul
You should already have
dragging the paralyzed guy. Um,
Stunned is pretty cool too.
uh, and the dryad charming and the ogre or the
you
oni,
know romantic, holiday
one of
romantic.
them. Yep. So anyway, so there's those. If you I had run across those today and want to
You know,
make a
already
point to
have them. Nice.
share them with you, in case you want to save them down below. Those are hard to find when you want them, so now you know where they are. All right.
Meaning it's hard for him to find them.
Yes.
All right. Well, I also have 400 things open, so it's a lot harder for me. You guys can probably just pull up Google on your computers
Exactly what I've. Every time
easier.
I've ever wanted to know what a side effect was, I just fucking Google it. 5E stunned. 5E prone.
There you go. All right. So what are you guys doing?
I'm leaving.
There we go.
I'm all the
Yeah.
way over here by the door.
All right. So you do your little native minotaur dance, and the door opens for you.
Oh,
Ooh,
He seduces that door open.
show it my butt. Scrambles will go over here and he
Come
marks
on.
the wall with his
There it is.
chalk. And he goes over here and he writes on the wall with his chalk, "Don't touch metal on bug." And then he comes back down here.
It does seem odd that this is all that was in here. Like
I
one
know.
room had dangerous dry mummies.
I
That
know, but
seems like
I can do.
nobody
I
was
can
in
do my
here.
sense
But
magic.
they are
I can.
just not using that bed at all, as if it is a high traffic area. Is odd.
I know.
That, it would seem to me that scrambles would have checked everything,
I did. I used my wand.
He did use his
and
wand.
we got nothing.
I know. It's
Uh,
crazy. Got
right?
nothing. We tried. We gave it a college try.
All right. Keep
Maybe it's
on going.
tricky magic.
All right. I think we go back through here, right? That makes sense. Go back into here. Go back the way we were going.
Is
Scrambles
that
isn't really checking for traps or anything because we've been through this part. So
We need to keep
Yep. And then
moving now.
south is where you have not gone yet.
yeah,
that emblem on the floor there? Is that's I forget what is that in marble or something or
no, it's
It's blood
something
on
blood.
the floor.
painted on
It's dried
blood?
blood.
Tis blood.
Yes.
Okay, so it's
Scrambles.
still there. It's like gonna stay there. It's not gonna be
Correct.
Unless he cleaned it up.
okay. We didn't trample it all up then.
No.
No, it's
Yeah,
not
our,
wet. It was not wet. It's long dried.
that's
I
what I'm
mean,
Okay,
scared.
good.
like months, not years, but months,
Ah, there we
weeks or
go.
months at least.
Uh, so as Scrambles goes up to the store, Toggin, he typically like listens at the door and then immediately goes in. So Toggen's readying chill touch for the first non-friendly creature he sees.
Okay.
Ooh,
Scrambles is gonna listen at the door and ready an attack action for the first hostile creature he sees.
Okay.
And Sorkle and Jackson are not over here.
Do you want me to listen at the door?
60, 70,
You
100.
typically do.
Okay. Go
I
ahead
figured. Do you
and
want me to roll?
do a perception check in the tower.
I will. Billa buddies. Nope. Skills. Yeah, that's where that is.
Yeah. Okay. All right, and you don't hear anything.
Okay. Well, I don't hear anything. Feeling pretty confident about this door, so I open the door. And then I move in.
All right, so you see there's a door in front of you
I do. Move here.
and a area to your right.
I'm gonna run to here. And then look around. Do I see any crazy pictures or graffiti or dead people? I hear something. I don't like that. I don't like that. I
No,
hear
because
something.
you were running and
Oh,
jumping in your
okay.
football stance.
He's out of breath. He's out of breath now.
Like Tommy Boy.
I gotcha.
Anyway, that's what I
Was
pictured.
warning everybody because I thought something cool was happening.
So you see a long area, perhaps a hallway, 20-foot wide.
Okay.
Let's see. What is your?
4,000.
Where is my hairbrush? Here it is. Party sheet.
Oh, where? In my hammer.
Perception. 15, 14, 14, 16. Okay. Although the one with the highest perception is still standing back at the door, so nothing happens.
Come on, Zorkel.
Alright.
Okay.
So what you guys
I'm
doing?
gonna
Am I
I'm
gonna
gonna keep going down to this. Well, actually, it's a door and it's shut, so I'm gonna go this way.
Great.
Uh,
Okay.
as
So
Grant.
you
Oh,
do hear something.
We're hearing it from straight ahead, or from down where the
Yep,
door
from
is.
straight ahead.
There we go.
So now that Zorkel is there, let me tell him what he sees.
Well, why is he seeing it? Do we know why Zorko can see and we
He has
can't?
the highest perception. Where he rolled highest on perception. Is
Oh,
what
okay. So
he
nothing to
said.
he
do
has
with
the highest passive
Yeah.
perception.
And then you
Perception.
hear a 20.
Don't like that. A little twang line.
like a juice harp.
Like chunks,
Oh,
and it's
uh,
very quickly
Oh,
explained as this
Ah,
giant crossbow, this giant bolt slams into Scrambles. Funk, as
wow.
you get hit. Um, Jackson and Scrambles, you recognize it as a.
Crap.
Actually, no, this is.
That was cool.
Like a. You actually see it coming down the hallway. And insanely fast because it's made of fire. But it's this bolt
Okay.
that comes and slams into him. Does 14 damage to you. And it's from
Damn.
a. Uh, I'll say it's a perception check. Let me click, 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 click. And it's only because it happened so fast that you need to make the check otherwise, because it was lit as it was flying down the way.
Woot. Oh, fuck. I was on 20 for a whole second.
disadvantage squad.
All right, so Talking and Scrambles didn't notice it um, in time, but the other two, Zorkel and Jackson, you see a large, what looks like a ballista,
so
about halfway down the hall. Well, not halfway, but about 100 feet or so. It's hard to judge. It happened so fast, but
I'm gonna yell out
so let's get
because
um, initiative and go ahead and yell out.
I'm just gonna yell out
Tower.
kill box, and I'm gonna try to make my way up past Taugen around that corner.
Oh,
This is a kill box. We're standing in a kill box. It's a long hallway, heavy projectiles. We will die if we stand here.
and we're not seeing it being manned by anything, right? Magical.
You did not see a person there yet,
Okay.
or a creature or anything.
Yeah, creature, whatever. Well, if he's saying that and we're hearing it, then
All
let's
right,
get out of
so
here.
scrambles.
Walk down or something.
Scrambles feels the same way. He is going to 5, 10, 15, 20. Scrambles is going to stand here and put as a bonus action, he's going to pop his echo in
Sound
this
it.
space right there. So yeah, Scrambles is going to run through Jack some space and pop his echo right there. Kind of poke his head around the corner a little bit, and then he's going to go. Come on, let's go. Circle's right,
Nice.
and that'll be my whole action because I don't. Yeah, I don't really
Gonna
want
have
to
to
push
fucking
anyone.
strategize if we want to make this down the hallway. Make it down this hallway.
All right,
I-
Toggin.
Uh, Tuggen, agrees. Um, I think he's going to like. Oh, Scrambles is there. It's fine. Tuggen's going to go forward and grab Jackson, and I think he's right in front of me, and drag him with me.
You allowed to do that?
Actually,
If
never
you
mind. Fine. Never mind. I don't have the movement speed to be able to do that. So, never mind. I'm not grabbing you and dragging you with me.
That would be allowed.
if you let her, yes.
If you'd let me, yeah. And then,
But it
uh,
doubles your movement, doesn't it? And you don't have enough to reach all the way to the other
yeah.
side.
Um, yeah, if we're trying to make it to the other side, yeah, Tuggen will just go through.
I was just saying that we needed to clear the hallway, not that we also have to make it to the other side. Pick a side.
True.
Well, we're
Uh,
going. We just
Tuggen
came from
will
the other
go
side, so
25 feet, so there. Uh,
Yeah, I apologize for stopping short. I didn't think.
yeah, it's okay.
I was wondering why you were like, go up to the door.
You know what he can do. If you want to make it to other end of hallway, and then he will go ahead and rest his hand on Scramble's shoulder and cast invisibility.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was
Ooh,
gonna say we have invisibility if you really want to go.
that's
Problem.
huge.
The problem is, I can't talk about it because we're in combat.
Mm-hmm. Well,
But if you make me invisible, Scrambled is pumped about it.
Tuggen is making you
He is
invisible. I am.
not resisting whatever that is at all whatsoever. I don't even know if that matters or not, but he's not
You
resisting.
can't resist
Okay,
invisibility.
perfect.
But it does end when you attack or cast a spell. But I
Yeah.
think running down a hallway doesn't do that. So that is Tuggen's turn.
But it's also we're taking a chance that it's not gonna be magically
circle.
triggered, though, right?
Yep,
I'm
he's
gonna
taking that chance.
duck back this way.
Going 10 feet.
Yep. And I'm going to yell across the hallway.
What the fuck?
Me? What? I'm just getting out of the fucking hallway. Like getting out of the kill range. I'm gonna yell across the hallway. Do you guys want me to teleport down there? And then I'll pass my turn. Cause yeah.
Where are you pointing?
Oh, down the hall. Would you like me to teleport down there? You know?
Okay.
But Scrambles is also being turned invisible at the same time, so
Yeah, as you look over, Scrambles is poofing out of existence.
All right, Jackson.
I am moving in the same direction that they are. Can I make it to the door? Or how's it going through?
Okay,
The
so that
20,
takes
As
20
I'm
20
going
feet
feet.
of
through again, I
movement.
mean, are we? I
Takes 20
ask
feet of movement.
if, yeah, I'm asking if we're going through. Are we going through, guys? We might as well just move. Thinking we should use it. I also have the dust of disappearance. If you really want to try to see if there's something being protected per se, or if this is just the box thing he was talking about, kill box. Circle, is that what we thinking? It's just for killing. There's nothing at the other end that's being protected.
I don't
Or are you
know.
saying that there's
I'm saying that this is a very long hallway and there is a very large ranged weapon at the end of it. Also, I
right?
noticed on this back wall here, there's a ton of chips missing out of it, which
Oh.
I realized earlier. So this has been done before.
Right. But
That's
what I'm
all I
asking
know.
is, I think so.
All
I
right,
don't
so
know.
Jackson, we do anything
Yeah.
else?
I'm wondering if this is protecting something other than moving down. I was going to go through the door. Everybody's agreement, which is why I'm asking about: do we think there's something that is protecting and is worth investigating, or should we move on?
Well,
All right,
uh,
so you guys have 6 seconds. So he's asking you guys what you guys want to do.
That's everything I know. I will
Moving
leave the
by.
decision to the rest of
I,
the
well,
party.
my plan,
it's
since
I'm
Scrambles
going
is
by
on board.
Scrambles and Zorgle. And Toggin. They should be the ones I'm looking at, saying, "Are
Yeah.
we going through?" And if it's
They
so,
are not
I will
going through the door.
continue.
He
Oh, yeah.
cast a spell, Talking cast a spell, and Scrambles disappeared. So they are not even looking or paying attention to that door at all.
Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm asking: do I think that that the things are protecting something, or is it just something to wipe people out? It seems weird that it's a long haul and it's shooting that far down. If it was intended just to be a killing machine, it's making any
Everything you're
sense.
saying makes sense.
That is a fair
Okay.
assumption of the situation.
Yeah.
Okay, so going on
So
to
that's my question. Are we going to use invisibility to hopefully not trigger the magic and go down there and find what's going on? That's
We
what I'm
will.
Well,
asking.
We will find out.
Scrambles is turning invisible right now.
But I mean, okay. So that was on
okay.
purpose. Go ahead.
So at this
My
point,
mistake.
you guys can be out of combat because nothing else seems to be happening. So now you guys can go ahead and have conversations, do whatever you want, because nothing
Yeah, I
else
thought we
seems to be
just
happening.
discussed the invisibility.
Um,
You guys were joking.
so I'm gonna yell out, Taugen, did you turn Scrambles invisible?
Yes.
Scrambles, are you going down that hallway?
Yeah, I was planning on it.
Let me know if you need backup. And that's all I'm gonna say.
I'm just gonna yell out, man. I hope it's not a pressure plate thing. I hope it's a
That
line of
is
sight
not.
thing.
God, if it's a pressure plate, that would suck so bad.
We're about
Oh
to
my.
find the fuck out.
Good luck.
So this orange blob is where I put my echo, and it needs to be there because I
Uh,
want to use it for movement. Um, because I put it there so that way I could meet shield for somebody if somebody ran by or something like that. But I'm gonna move my echo and then teleport with it, and then
does your
I
echo
don't.
have weight?
Does my echo have reach? No.
Wait. Like, would
Uh,
it trigger the thing? Is it heavy enough to do that, or is it
it's a great
just a
question. Let
figment?
me read the description. I don't believe so, but
I
let me read the description before I say yes or no. I will put it in the chat so everyone can see. Bam, bam, bam. Boom. 15 feet destroyed. Echo AC 14 plus me, 30 feet from you. It does not mention anywhere that it has weight at all. It is the same size as me, and it occupies the same space as me, but it does not mention that it weighs as much as I do. Which is why
DM,
I'm
does that
Can also
what
float.
gambling.
what is your thoughts on DM?
So you have been doing this since like level 2, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 3 at the most. Um, you know that is a magical translucent gray image. It
Yes,
does not have weight,
I know
so
that. That's what I'm
it could
saying. It
not
doesn't
set
have.
off
I read it.
traps. It
I read it
couldn't
word for
trigger.
word from the description. I didn't need clarification.
Yeah.
It couldn't trigger pressure
Yep,
plates or trip
I know.
wires or things like that.
Yeah, I know.
That's why it
Absolutely.
can float 20 feet
Yep.
up.
Yeah, could do whatever it wants. I got it.
You
It
want
could
my
even be
javelin
upside
to
down
poke
or
around and
sideways if you wanted it to be.
Sure. Yeah. So I'm going to move the echo.
And at
5.
this point, you guys are talking. I need a 12 and an 8-sider from you, please. Thanks to Svengal in the chat. Svengal2 to be exact.
She did it
Ooh.
20 minutes ago.
Shh.
So you guys see Scramble's echo disappear.
Disappear.
Damn it.
And you find yourself in a long hallway. There's a door, some stairs behind you. Give me a survival check.
Give me a second. Is it the end of my turn?
We're not in combat.
Okay. Never mind.
We kind of just sent you down the hallway, and then your echo disappeared, so we don't know where you are. We probably think that you're still going down there.
Yeah.
The echo shouldn't disappear unless it's the end of my turn, which is why I asked.
Well,
But if
if
we're not in
you're
combat, then it doesn't
further away.
matter. It doesn't matter. That's
Oh,
not what it reads. It reads if you end your turn with it 30 feet away. But it doesn't matter. We're not in combat. All rules are out the door. So it is
So
fair
you
as
have
fair.
not seen anything like this before. And you remember where you've been and what you've done, so you're pretty sure you're south of where everybody else is. So it's and clearly the steps is not where you want to go. So
I want to
was
try to head back north to where the rest of the group is,
mhm.
and I'm gonna grab out my Rocky Talkie, um, and I'm gonna go. Hey, there might be some magic in the room. Not really
We're good,
sure
buddy.
what's going on. I'm definitely not in there anymore. I think I'm headed back to you guys. Don't go anywhere for a second, or feel free to check out that hallway, but don't leave that room until I find you guys. Over, and then I will
Let me
try to make my
unlock.
way back
There you
towards
go.
them.
I've unlocked tokens.
It is all. Oh, now I have a hallway. Fucking A.
It's east,
Shit.
Yeah, you go
so
this
you know
I
you're
clicked on my I
coming
clicked on
west.
my token and I got a whole setup of like a whole thing. Because before I was just in a black abyss, having no clue what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
And so now I'm like, oh, okay, shit's going on. Okay, that changes shit. Fuck. I guess I'm gonna go this way.
So for the next few
5,
moments, Toggin,
10,
Jackson,
15,
hearing this, what are you guys going
20.
to do?
uh,
And I get my chalk out. I'm writing on the wall as I walk in that direction.
Okay.
Fuck.
if anybody didn't hear the message, I'll pass that on.
yeah.
Well, Zorkel probably wouldn't have.
And then
Well,
Toggin uses the message cantrip to let Zorkel know, uh, what Scrimble said. So, you hear
And you
whispered
can
in
keep
your
moving.
mind.
Oh, I can? Okay, I
Yeah.
wasn't sure if you wanted me to stop or not.
Go ahead. I'm watching to see when the ceiling collapses.
Yeah, when the giant worm comes out to rape me. All right.
Uh,
Just what
Zorkel,
she.
if you want, you can also whisper back to him.
We can't hear you. You have to unmute before you whisper back, though.
Story of my life. He he disappeared down that hallway. Like he's not. He doesn't know where he is now.
uh,
I'm in a new place
Shit.
he
because you're
is in
talking
a
to me through
new
the
place.
cantrip, right? Yeah, yeah, I'm
No,
in a new place.
no, Toggin. So, Jackson and Toggin are on one side of the hallway, and Zorkel is 30 feet away from us on the other side of the hallway. So Jackson and I hear Scrambles, and Toggin is telling Zorkel what Scrambles said. That's what's going on.
Yep.
I guess
And you're
maybe I should.
invisible. Is it an hour, 10 minutes? I forget.
It is an hour, I believe.
Okay.
Check.
All right,
Should
scrambles.
I?
Keep going.
It's an hour.
Do you guys want me to try to run to the sprint to the end of this hallway and I can teleport back if I need to? Like, should we try to figure out if this is like some crazy
Serpentine.
interdimensional?
Serpentine.
Yeah.
I have a shield. Do I know offhand if it would be able to handle an onslaught of that thing if something happened? So I could just like go across with a shield, come back with him or something, something stupid.
You know, it would protect you a little bit. If you had to put a number on it, you'd be like a two more than what you have now. You also know if you drop prone, any ranged thing against you has disadvantage. So you could do the
Yeah.
old I'm up, they see me, I'm
Arm
down.
and crawl.
No, that's a
All
serious
right, I
thing.
just thought
In the in
maybe use
tactics,
it.
you stand up, you run, and you're chanting that to yourself. I'm up, they see me, I'm down. You sprint, drop. Next person sprints, drop while everybody's
Yeah,
providing cover.
it's to remind you of where you are spatially and what the enemy can see.
And that way, so it's basically 6 seconds. You run, drop, and then they have disadvantage to hit you. So you're at a
I
door.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It
listen.
ends in a door.
I'm gonna listen to the doorway. Do I hear anything on the other side of the door?
Give me a perception check.
Okay, where are my abilities? Oh, there they are. My skills.
and Toggin can't see down the
Sort of
hallway,
command
doesn't
skill.
know what's down the hallway, so he is asking Jackson to describe what he saw down that hallway and like how far away it is.
All you saw was
So,
this light coming toward you, and then it hit him. You wondered why it
yeah,
was getting bigger, and then it hit him.
you wouldn't be able to see past that.
Um,
Okay, so
so
what's the deal
you
with
hear
the
some scraping against the wall and a little thump against the door.
Ooh, I'm gonna step back over here. I'm gonna take out my great axe, and I'm gonna get in my rocky talkie. Hey guys, I found a door, and I finally hear something on the other side of the door. Over.
To be fair, he has heard things on the other side of the
That's
door
protagonist?
before.
Did you hear that?
Now, Scrambles is pretty good at survival. Can I get a survival check to figure out if I've
Let's
made a big loop like I thought I had? Because the fog of war shows me where I've been, and
Yeah, you have a pretty
Scrambles
good idea of where you
is
are.
very
Um,
good at survival.
like I said, you would have no way of knowing where you showed up. But like I
Sure.
said, I gave it to you that you had an idea because you hadn't been anywhere before. You haven't seen anything that you don't want to go down. You're pretty sure you're as
Yeah.
deep as you were before. So really, besides going through the door in front of you, I just gave you head east. I mean
Okay.
head west. So you have a pretty good idea that this might be them that that you hear on the other side of the door.
Hey guys,
This is just really interesting.
if it's you on the other side of this door, respond with the secret knock. And then Scrambles is gonna do the dun 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 and wait.
Okay.
I'll,
So you
I'll
guys
answer
here.
that one.
He's
I'll
got
knock on
his
your door.
axe out, and if Scrambles doesn't get the response to that, he's kicking the door open and he's going hardcore through that
And the
door.
response is dun, 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 dun.
Is that really what
That's
you
so
do?
Mind you, that's not the response.
no,
Dun
that's
dun.
but that's the code. But that's the code. Everybody else knows to talk 2 times. If it's us, it's the bot.
Okay.
And so then
If
you
Jackson
hear the
actually
knock, and
does
then you
that,
hear Toggin say, "That is not the code." And then you hear Jackson say,
Oh,
"Yes, it is. It is the code because it's
okay.
us. Everybody
Then
else
I
does the
open.
thing."
Then I open the door. I
The
open
door
the door.
is locked.
The door's locked. Hey, hey,
Like
Talgit,
there's like two doors in this whole level that are locked, and this was one.
Talgit Jackson, is that you
And you just
guys?
happen to roll south. You just happen to get.
Fucking A.
So you guys hear the door as if it's somebody trying to open it.
Fucking. Try
Okay,
as hard
well,
as I can.
I have I can. Is there a
um,
lock list that can be picked?
there a lock
Wow.
on this side?
Yes, there's a lock that can be picked. So just give me a.
Let's let's
It's a
try that.
DC 15 thieves
Is
tools or sleight of hand.
these tools?
Hmm.
That's a
Or
skill
sleight
one.
of hand.
Yes, you should have thieves tool
All right, I got
skill
it.
on your
Okay, yeah,
hand.
yeah, got it. Okay. Did that work? Come on, baby. Not
There you go.
bad.
18.
There you go. Very
Nice.
good. That
And with
made
that,
that
you
work.
hear the door unlock. You guys are able to unlock the door, and you see Scrambles. Well, actually, you don't see Scrambles because you see
Hey
nothing.
guys, hey, it's me.
You open the door, and there's nothing there.
When the door
There's
opens, I
nothing
start
there.
talking. Hey guys, it's me. I've been down this giant ass hallway. I found the stairs that go down.
Hmm.
Nice.
I do still
Well,
wonder what
let me
is at end of hallway. Did you go down there or?
hold on a second. I'm trying to get this
No,
stupid thing to unlock. There it is. All
I
right,
got
now it is.
disappeared.
All right, there you go.
Now move over to here. I got disappeared over. I found the way that goes down. Hey Zorko, I found the other way. I'm back now, by the way, and I found the stairways that go down. Did you guys still want me to check out what's at the end of this hallway, or are we
No.
cool?
don't,
I
don't we want to? I
I
think
would
it would
like
be
to
Here,
worth it.
know.
hearing that we found the stairway that that went down, I'm just gonna do the moist critical. Woo! Yeah, baby! All right.
Yeah.
I would like to know if what is at end of hallway.
All right. Scrambles is gonna run down the side of this hallway.
Alright, maybe go like 10 feet and then see if you get
30.
blasted.
I'm sprinting.
He's still
Is
invisible.
Sprinting
Jackson
30
dead?
feet. I know I can make it at least 30 feet with
30.
my first action, so that's what we're doing. We're invisibility sprinting against the wall.
So you
And
can
I just
actually go 60,
no.
30, 20,
Yeah,
40.
I just wasn't sure if you wanted to stop me and like light
60.
me up first.
Okay.
Just being arrows are just shooting out of the side of the wall into my face. I don't know, but that's where I'm going. Hey guys, there's a bunch of ballistas down here. I yell that backwards.
Actually, this one was facing the other way.
If they're
All right.
running themselves, that's magic. They're magical.
So Let's go ahead and do. Should have done this first. This. I need to do this. Click, 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 click.
I rolled 2 8s.
I rolled two tens.
He was meant to be, man.
All right. So
You gotta have fun with this disadvantage, right?
Scrambles, you start sprinting up. Is anybody else gonna do anything?
I'm
Tuggin
waiting
like
for the go ahead.
Yeah.
peeks his head down the hallway, but he doesn't really do anything else.
I yelled that there were more ballista down here. That was the last thing I said.
All right.
Very good.
So
into
you do see 10, 20. You should be able to see them. Yeah, you can see it. All right. So you see that there's one facing away from you.
Yep.
And there's one facing you,
Yep.
and you see the one facing you, and it lights up for a second and then fires a magical firebolt at you.
Guys, it's shooting fireballs
see
at
it in
me.
time.
Oh
You see it in time.
Visibility did not
You
work.
adapt.
no! You also yelled.
I did yell, and it got a
Oh,
fucking nat 20.
No. It had disadvantage
Oh, good.
because you're invisible.
Oh, that's good.
And then you see the mounts
No.
it's on,
God.
and it skitters back.
What
That's
skitters back?
neat.
The ballista.
The ballista? Wow.
And
There's sentient ballistas.
so, Tog and you were watching, even though you're not there. So I'll move you up here. So you're looking and you see a little bolt show up, and you see the little ballista for the moment that is lit for less than a second, and then it goes and it slams into scrambles.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
And actually, they were the end of the
nice
round.
scrambles.
Oh, shit. It's their turn again.
Am I visible now?
No.
No.
Oh,
It
that's
ends
good.
when you cast a spell or make an attack, or if
Cool. I
Toggin
didn't
loses
do either of those
concentration.
things. It's awesome.
All right, so I see it light up again, and it shoots. This time you're able to duck it, dodge past it. Toggin, you're wondering why this thing is getting bigger. Then it slams into the wall next to you, and just for Zorkel's sake, a little chip pink comes out of the wall.
Nice.
Sick.
Jackson,
Go.
so you see this big fire bolt hit the wall.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
I don't think we should go down there, right? I'm gonna
Okay.
ask, use the walkie-talkie to find out what's up with Scrambles, what he's doing.
Okay.
I mean, how he's doing. He's obviously being shot, right?
Do you answer?
Yeah, little shot, but I'm doing okay. Still invisible.
Okay. The
So
other one is not
I'm gonna,
doing anything. It is still pointing the other direction and it has not moved.
See that?
I'm gonna go right there.
Okay.
Let's see.
Toggin.
Toggin, uh, he's gonna poke out, and he kind of saw where it was before.
Yes.
And so he is going to try using the Wand of Wonder, and
So
aiming
you
it
would
at
know
where he saw the flash
that
from.
the range on that is 120 feet.
Is it more than 120 feet away?
Yes.
You don't know.
Okay, I don't know
Oh.
that. Okay.
But can't you just do it with
Where
disadvantage?
you saw it was more than 120 feet away. Because if you
Ah,
look,
damn.
it is. Oh,
You
maybe
know
I was
what?
wrong. Maybe. Okay, I was wrong. I miscounted. All right, so go ahead and count off a charge. And do you have access to the table? Or do I need to share it with you?
No, it gives me an error, so I would like if you would share the table with me so I can add it to the.
Wonder.
Oh, I wonder who I do a
I
who.
wonder why.
And there you go. River Chaser.
Add.
So go ahead and roll on it. What I did, because I was a bored player, is I went through and added all of the spells to a actions page under Wand of Wonder.
Oh no. I'm so sorry. Scrambles is in front of me.
There's only like 6 of them, so. All right, so I need a
Oh shit.
DC 15 Dex check scrambles, as all of a sudden
I really should have thought of that before I did it and like moved over, but
Is that the one that's under abilities or the one that's under saves?
saves.
Okay.
And I will roll for him.
Nailed it.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Do a
Okay, so you only take
cartwheel over that
half
fucking lightning ball.
the
Can I ride
damage.
it down the hallway with that roll? That's insanity. 15 and I fucking did it. It's awesome. A wizard, Harry.
Ooh, he got a 14, but
yeah.
he needed a
How in the
15.
fuck does the ballista have a dexterity of 14?
It's
No, it
sentient,
had a
I guess.
dexterity of 10.
Magic.
It has a dexterity of
It's
10,
magic.
but um,
It's a
it rolled
ballista.
a 14. And it
And
also
it
just, you
does.
saw it go and move.
I understand that. I'm just very confused.
All right, so you only take 14 points of damage.
Holy.
Uh
It's a
As you
lot.
guys see, he's still invisible, but you do see his skeleton as he's
very briefly.
lit up for a second as his lightning bolt
um
goes
Does it
throwing,
hit the
rolling down.
ballista also? Do I see it hit the ballista in front of me?
It does.
Okay.
uh the
I
lightning
yell out,
bolt spell. Oh,
the ballista might be a mimic. I'm not sure. It's got legs and
everything's a mimic.
it's got legs and shit.
Uh it does also say the lightning ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
Hmm.
So, if it is flammable,
Correct.
uh, anyway, Target does that, light scrambles up, sorry scrambles, I didn't see you, and
It's
then
all
goes
good.
right
We're
back.
good.
He says that, but he also can't see anything over there, so he didn't know you were there until, like, there was lightning and suddenly, boom, could see shit. And that is his turn.
Um, are these things still firing off? These ballistas?
You've seen one just slam into the wall, yes. Right where Jackson is, and Toggin was.
Was.
Uh,
You
shit.
also saw her shoot her lightning bolt, slam into one of them.
I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna run down there. I'm going
Okay.
to 5, 10, 20, 40, and then I'm going to sprint and dash
Action
for another
dash.
40. But can I move up so I can see where I'm?
As he rounds that corner, Scrambles will yell, "Hug the wall!"
So 1, up another 40. And that'll be my turn.
All right, so you see that there's 2 of them. One of them is facing away from you, 10, 20, 30, 40 feet away from you. And the other one is moving backwards.
Okay.
Scrambles.
Scrambles is gonna run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then he is going to 5, 10. Ooh, not quite enough to make it in melee range. He's gonna run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there. And then he's going to. Ooh, we're going to find out the hard way if they consider it magic or not. Scrambles is going to, as a bonus action, pop up his echo. 15. His echo will be right here. Boom.
Okay.
And that is the my entire turn. I cannot. Yeah, can't really do anything else but
All right,
talk.
Zorkel.
Ooh. 5, 10.
So Zorkel knows that I am within 15 feet of that echo.
I'm gonna
Correct.
run up
Remember, you
here.
cannot see scrambles.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to swing my sword at this javelin, I guess. I mean, actually, do I want to just do a shit ton of damage and try to blow him up? Yes, I do. I'm actually going to cast Shatter.
Love.
At second level, which is, and I'm going to cast it in the 10 feet, right in between them. So I'm hoping that Scrambles doesn't get hit, but I can't see him, so fuck.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So right in that corner where the two javelins touch is where I'm going to cast it. And how do I target both?
Hold control and click left click both. Each creature in a 10-foot radius. So yes, you would also target scrambles.
Okay. And Echo.
It's not necessary to do the echo.
Okay.
That's fine.
Shatter. Oh, do I got to roll for all of them? Yeah.
What did you click? Did you drop it
Uh,
on him or what?
I think I did drop it on him instead of just clicking the dice. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the point of. So, uh, just click the save button.
I'll say 17 does hit
Oh,
me.
there we go.
And now click the damage.
All right. Pass turn.
All right. So scrambles is this wave of sound. You see him pull out his instrument. What are you using? A lute?
Yes. And
Okay.
I don't like the high pitch thing, so it's gonna sound like a radar ping, submarine just.
Ooh,
Boom.
terrible.
Nice.
Okay. I've heard you do that before, so I'm familiar with what it does. Scrambles remembers when you killed all those shitty little bat things.
Nice. Uh,
I really
on
like the
Toggen's
thought.
turn,
Perfect.
Toggen just heard Scrambles yell out to Zorkel, "Hug the walls." So, he's going
Indeed.
to,
Actually,
uh,
you and I need to look. We're going to look at each other and make the decision. That was my
sure.
move.
So, fuck it. If all my friends are jumping off a cliff, I would do it too. So Toggen is going to go out here and then try targeting the same spot he did before with the Wand of Wonder. Because he thinks that maybe if it does Lightning Bolt again, Scrambles won't be in the way. He does not know where his echo is, but he thinks that Scrambles won't be in the way here. So I'm going to mark off another charge, and he is targeting the same spot as before. Let's see. Oh gosh. I get him anyway.
No, just the
It
echo.
does say that if the spell normally has a range expressed in feet, its range becomes 120 feet if it isn't already. So what is that? 79. So he is casting Fireball. Oh, the range is 150 feet on Fireball. Doesn't matter. Uh, so a bright streak goes down the hallway, and then explodes into flame. Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a dexterity saving throw. Uh,
Alright, so I'm dropping it in your misc for now. Like I said, I would suggest you
also
make,
coded
if you want, I can make a,
like a section for Wand of Wonder with the few
yep,
spells that it has.
with all the spells fixed, and the bonus is 15.
Yep.
There you go. So now you can target them and then roll, click the save and damage.
I am turning off my line of sight so I can see you guys. Okay. There's that. So. Okay, and then it does that.
Holy crap.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, guys.
Scrambles is starting to doubt whether people are actually sorry or not.
Yes. So
Like
you've taken like
everybody
12
said,
damage.
run down the hallway, it'll be fine.
Hey,
You've
Scrambles,
taken
run
like
down the
12 damage from the ballista and like 50
Yeah.
damage from everybody else.
hey,
So
hey, Scrambles, run down this hallway so we can all use our AOE's
Yeah.
behind you.
Yeah, I'll make you invisible. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. Yeah, fucking murdered by my friend.
And Toggin moves 10 feet there, and then he is going to use the rest of his movement to hug the wall and keep going down the hallway.
Scrambles is batting fire out of off his body, and he yells out, "Just to be clear, I want you to use the dust on me.
yes. All right, Jackson.
I'll pay you back. I have the money. I'm good for it." About to swallow one of those water pills and just see what fucking happens.
All right, Jackson.
Nothing good.
I'm gonna. Do I get any advantage with having my sword my shield in hand?
Hey, you
Yes, you
should
have a
throw one of
+2
those
to
egg
your armor
grenades
class.
down the
Correct.
hallway and just see what fucking happens.
What?
You
Just
have a
throw one of
+2 to
those
your
egg
armor
grenades
class.
down there.
Your shield gives you +2 to armor class
When I'm holding it or all the time?
when you're holding it.
All right, I'm holding it then, and I'm gonna do the side wall here.
Okay.
Just throw your
Hang on,
spear down the
Luke.
hall willy nilly. See what happens.
I can go 40 feet, so can I get through to here? I'd be up. How long is that? If I'm just running, I get extra uh,
If
space.
presuming you're going to go around Toggin, you would go 80
Yeah,
feet. If you go through his
that's
square,
why I'm
you go
asking.
75 feet.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do then.
So go.
Can't see anything. There you go. There you go. All right, and I get the advantage of
All right. 10, 20, 30, 40,
uh,
55. So you would see the one ballista and you would see Zorko fighting the one ballista.
yeah, guys, I don't see it here.
And speaking of witches, the ballista that is in front of Zorko turns around, rotates, and is going to move back.
If you catch a ballista in the face from point blank range, do you just auto die? I think everybody does. Ballista just face shots you. Walker.
And tries to shoot you in the face.
Right in the face. Good, he missed him.
So this again, it lights up. Zorko, Toggin, you see for a moment, and then as this big fire bolt comes down, bounces off the wall, hits the other wall, and you hear a tink as a tiny little chip comes out of the wall, falls to the floor. All right, Emma scrambles.
Scrambles is going to finally attack. to make an attack against this ballista directly in front of me.
All right, so you see Scrambles appears as he has a little, like a Jacob's ladder, electricity going between his horns. He's charred on one side of his body. Smoke is wisping up from his burnt ears and shoulders.
I'm just hacking at this thing with my axe, and it fucking shatters. Or actually, I don't know. You tell me, because it's definitely not a ballista. But as my bonus action before that happens, I'm gonna use my fighter's second wind. So
Okay.
that's gonna be my bonus action. I smash it, and I'm so relieved that I smashed it and gained back some health. And I'm gonna move after you describe to me how it dies.
Okay, so as you slam into it twice, you see the um, wood warps and gets like it ages very quickly, and the whole thing just collapses down in a big pile of wood, and the string that was on the crossbar snaps the crossbar, and it's just laying there.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gonna run over to there around the giant mess of shrapnel and everything.
Okay.
The hallway ends! And then I'm gonna yell out, hug the right side of the hallway! And that's the end of my turn.
All right, and with that, we will wrap it up. Now we went a little bit long, um, but I wanted to finish the round. That
Yeah,
last round took a little bit longer than I expected. So
all
thanks
the
for
AoE
playing.
attacks.
You guys know that you can kill them
Sorry.
now.
Yeah,
Friendly fire, friendly fire.
Oh,
Uh,
We're about to use that
investigation.
powder way sooner than we thought we would.
Um,
If he dies, we can loot his body, right?
that's right. And there wasn't even any guilt boost of healing in the chat or anything. They were
nothing.
just
Oh, oh
screw
wait,
you,
hold up.
man.
I forgot about
Oh,
that.
too
Hold
late,
up.
Nope,
too late.
done.
But thank you
You
so
could have
much for
rerolled with your
playing, guys.
inspiration and not murder me, but who
I
cares?
did
No, I'm
not
fine.
have inspiration.
Genuinely, Scrambles doesn't care. As long as they die, he'll heal eventually.
They will not. So thank you guys for playing. Hope you're enjoying it. Um, your
Thank you for the maps and stuff and
collection
all your time.
of dust that you got tonight. Don't
Yeah.
know if you were aware that there was that much magical dust in
Fuck
D&D.
no, I was
There's
not.
probably even more. I don't know.
So
We've got like diamond dust. We've got spell components. Like we can
I
go
bone
thought
for a
dust.
while.
Yep. So
Bone
glad I
thanks a
just
dust.
lot.
didn't die.
Like, subscribe, come back tomorrow night. I'm hosting uh, as Maticuri does Empire of the Ghouls. Saturday night, Robin, she's a wonderful DM who's said hello a couple times in our streams. And then Sunday, Starfinder, I'm back in the saddle again with that. So next week, we are not playing, so we will not be here um, for Wednesday or Thursday night's game. But we will be back in 2 weeks. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and whatever else you do, enjoy the rest of your night. But before you guys